What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Where the Locals Skate. I'm your host once again, OG Skate Show. And this is a podcast where we get to know local skaters on and off the board. And of course, here with me always is the Couch Boys. We have
what's up, everybody?
David Ponte and Victor Castillo.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Yes, sir.
And here joining us today is a very special guest. We have Vinny Ponte in the house. How you doing, dude?
Good, good. Thank you for having me.
Dude, thank you for joining us today. This is a treat for us today.
Shit, I live in the neighborhood now, so this is even better.
That's dope. That's dope. First question I always ask everybody is, what city are you representing? So let us tell where you're from.
I'm from New York.
New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was born in New York. Went to school in Jersey.
Okay.
Went to college in Boston. Moved back to New York. Then I moved to Mexico.
Oh.
And then now I'm in Cali.
You're back. Oh, now you're in Cali.
Yeah.
Sick.
Question, what part of New York?
Manhattan. Tribeca.
Manhattan, New York?
Oh, sick. Oh, yeah. All right. So.
I mean, I'm sorry. It's like I started with the city because now that I live here,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I like it here.
You like it
But
here?
I mean, I'm born and raised
New York.
in New York, but
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah. Because I know you're you're in the city now. You're in Hacienda Heights, right?
yes.
Yeah. So that's cool. That's cool. That's kind of close to Whittier, where I'm at. How did you start skating? How did you get a board under you?
Same shit, you know, the kids in the neighborhood, they were riding BMX bikes, into BMX bikes, and a couple kids got skateboards, gravitated towards skateboarding, and, you know, bam, that's it. Executioner style.
Okay.
Do you remember the Executioners? They were like the first Kmart boards.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you first picked up your skateboard? Or, like, you know, who was your first group that you skated with?
Oh, my friend Nick Langella, Jimmy Kang, Danny Supa,
Ooh.
Javier, Stevie Williams.
Stevie Williams?
Yeah.
DGK?
Yeah, because he used to come from Philly when he was like 11, 12 into the city.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's rad.
That's crazy.
How old were you when this was going on?
14.
14?
Yeah.
Okay.
7th, 8th grade. That's when we had the when we were skating from town to town in knee
Right.
pads, fully padded up, skating
Wow.
through. Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty cool, man. That's
Excuse
cool.
me.
That's cool. Yeah, so that was the skate crew back then.
Yeah. That was like, you know, just starting skating.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's wow. That's crazy, dude. And then, of course, you know, Danny Supa, I know. I was watching this video that you came out with Tree Fort, or what was it?
Yes, Tree Fort.
Yeah, I was watching Tree Fort, and I'm pretty sure he was in it as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that I like the music that was in there for your part. Was that a choice that you
Yes,
chose?
I picked that. Yeah.
That's
That was
dope.
from the Dead Presidents soundtrack. And I was just so into that soundtrack at the time, and I was like, I'm using this song. I fucking love this song.
That's
That's
a
Dead
good
Press,
movie. That's a good movie.
the hip hop band, right? Or the hip hop.
No,
group?
the movie.
The movie.
Okay, that
It's
movie.
the soundtrack to the movie.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
that
soundtrack.
movie's-
That's
that's-
where I got the song from.
That's
Right.
actually a really good movie. I remember when I first
Yeah.
saw it, I
Was
was
that-
just like, damn.
I'll be around, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I like the soundtrack better than the movie.
Okay.
That's so cool. Yeah, sometimes like that happens to me sometimes. Like I thought I remember, like I watched a Mike Maldonado part, right? And I was like, dude, I remember that part was so sick. And then I go back, I'm watching, I'm like, well, it was sick, but I think it was more the song at the time that was really that jazzed me up about that part, you know. So and then I heard that, and I heard your song because I just recently watched it. I was like, wow, that's a perfect song for that part. That was
Thank you.
cool. Yeah, that was cool, man. That was cool. And when did you go pro? Do you remember that?
Not really.
Not really.
No, I don't actually. I mean, it wasn't. No, I really don't.
You don't, huh?
Nah, you know what I mean? It wasn't like
No.
because it was skating for so long. Like, it really didn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it did matter, of course.
Right.
But it was like, I don't know. It wasn't like I have to go pro or.
Right.
It just happened and it was amazing at the
Uh-huh.
time. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like a checklist thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not to be like what, you know, but
Yeah, because well, back then, of course, I'm sure that wasn't on everybody's list. Everybody was mostly just getting out there skating.
Yeah.
You're having a good time. You know, you guys learned. I'm sure you guys are filming.
Yeah,
Right? You're always
filming.
got the camera, so of course that footage is gonna go somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is cool, and you know, and luckily we all got to see it. And if y'all haven't seen it out there, go check it out, man. It's got some good stuff out there.
I got a question.
Yeah.
So, dude, becoming a pro, how was that feeling like?
Oh,
You know?
I mean, listen,
Like-
it was amazing. Now that I'm thinking back, I wish I went twice as hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I was just caught up in the lifestyle of how it was, and I was fortunate enough to be flown to California every other weekend.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Was your sponsor flying you out or?
yeah,
Okay.
Who was that sponsor at the time?
I was Treefort.
Treefort?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Treefort budget. That's cool.
yeah. It was
That's awesome.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That was Troy Morgan who started Treefort.
Okay.
Yeah, he did DGK.
DGK?
Yeah,
Well, what happened?
he did Expedition, DGK,
Mm-hmm.
and Expedition, DGK. Why am I tripping? Organica.
Organic.
Yeah.
I remember Organic.
Yeah.
So when you're getting like flown out here, were you just coming out like solo or like was it a
Yeah, I
team?
was coming
or?
out by myself. I was either staying with Alfonso Rawls or Steve Barrett.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'd stay with them, and then we would just go to Transworld, grab a photographer, and then go.
That's rad.
Yeah, it was crazy
Dang.
because of Alpha. You know, I met a lot of these guys through skate camp though at Woodward.
Woodward?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how I became like known in the California world, is because of going to skate camp in Woodward and meeting everybody over there.
Which Woodward?
Woodward, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Okay.
Pennsylvania?
Because I've been to the one in Tahoe.
I haven't been to that one yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's where Woodward is where I met everybody. Everybody. Every pro skater that I know, I met at Woodward when I was a camper.
That's so cool because I know that a lot of those dudes became life friends because of those places.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. I do remember them saying that you were a band at one time.
Yeah, it was.
Right?
Yeah, we were wilding out. We were wilding out. This is before cameras. This is before internet. Like, we were wilding. And it was crazy because nobody knew anybody.
Right.
Nobody was... You got to understand as well, too. When you get to Woodward, the first day...
Mm-hmm.
that you gotta skate for all these people, meaning like to see what group you are, not to
Okay.
you know. So it's
Just
like,
to
are
see
you
what level you're
yeah,
at.
are you
Yeah.
beginner, inter, you know?
Yeah.
So, excuse me, you don't know who your fucking roommates are or anything like that. So, at the end of the day, you get put in a room,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden we were the 12D posse.
12D posse?
Yeah, that's the dorm we stayed in,
Yeah.
the cabin, and we just, dude, I just remember the first night. Okay, we had fireworks. And the fucking owner of the camp and all the counselors were up, you know, having their meeting. And this was like, the lights were out.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember someone put a crazy rocket sticking out the door. And I fucking lit it. And just before I lit it, they're like, no, don't light it.
That's
and I
already-
lit it.
Uh-oh.
We all jump in our beds. The fucking cabin fills up with smoke. Right? Now, don't forget, nobody knows anybody. I mean, we met everyone for like maybe 10 minutes
Yeah.
in their fucking room. So, you know, this is what?
Yeah.
92, 93.
92, 93. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And, you know, I fucking barely probably do tray flips back then. I mean, you know, whatever. But the owner of the camp and all the counselors came. They grabbed every one of us and pulled us out separately and was like, if you tell me who did this, we'll give you an extra fucking 2 weeks of camp free, because it was $400 a week back then.
Yeah.
And nobody fucking ratted me out.
Yeah.
We had to do trash duty till like fucking 4 a.m. or whatever. And we like, they'd come in our room and be like, okay, because you have to make your bed and go to breakfast, or you get points.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't get free pizza. We'd be like, yo, get the fuck out of here. We're still sleeping. Like, if you were a beginner and we were cool, like, no, we're all skating together. Like,
Yeah.
we went to the spots together.
Yeah.
So we'd be like, oh, no, we don't care if you're beginner. Like,
Yeah.
we're skating the street park right now.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. We're gonna
Uh-oh.
skate this. Like, it was wild.
Got a question.
Yeah.
How did that camp come about? Do you think the camp helps people get better, or it just depends on you? You know, like, cause I'm a street skater. I never ran the camera or nothing, but I got to that level where like I skated with people like that are sick, that made me want to skate. But I see people going to camp and they're sick too. You know, I'm like, does camp help you make you better? Like,
Yeah, because you're around kids, all walks of life. So you're with kids that, you know, skate different things that you skate every day.
Right.
So everyone's skill set is totally different. Well, not really now, but earlier, because
Yeah.
you know, there's only certain things. Now Woodward has everything. I mean,
Right.
you can learn everything there. But, you know, when you're a teenager and you're at that level of like, you're at skate camp and you're seeing all the pros, it's like, either you're a full jerk off and you sit in the corner, you're like, ugh, or you're like, and you don't care about falling in front of everybody because everybody's psyched.
Right.
And it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
I met so many people that, I mean, still to this day, I have more memories of Woodward skate camp than I do of college or high school.
That's right. That's cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you guys went out there and everyone kind of just vibed with the dudes that were like, I don't give a fuck what your status is, who you are. I'm just going to go out and have fun and skate with you, and that's it. And those are the people that ended up vibing with, like, the pros.
Well, we just clicked. And you know, again, there was no social media. So, like, either you were fucking wild or you weren't. You know what I mean? Like, there was, you know, but, you know, it was like, there wasn't, like, you weren't halfway into it. You either were fucking
100 or...
Yeah. So, like, if, you know... Again, you know, you see someone giving 100% skating, regardless if they're amazing or not. You're like, yo, this dude's cool.
Yeah,
He likes to skate. Like,
Yeah.
sorry to jump off topic, but
Nah.
I'm big into hip hop, right?
Yeah.
And I fucking hate Lil Wayne music.
Okay.
I was like, this dude is fucking whack. I fucking hate his music. And then, oh shit, he wants to skate. Fuck this dude. I'm like, I hate fucking dudes who try to jump in the skate game. Like Pharrell, Skateboard P. I'm like, I'm Skateboard P.
Yeah.
My last name's Ponte, starts with a P. Fuck out of here. And then I was fortunate enough to open up the Barracks for Lil Wayne. And I was like, I need to open it because I hate this dude and I want to, you know.
Yeah.
And he got in there. And when I saw that the love for skateboarding he had,
Right.
you know, just like when he
Right.
got on the board and then all of a sudden he's like, yo, and he's talking to me and anything he talked to me about was strictly skateboarding. And I'm like, fuck it. Like, what? Okay, yo, not to be a pain in your ass, but maybe if you put your foot a little bit left. And he was like, and I was like, yo, I fucking like this dude.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to go out and buy one of his fucking records now because, you know, I met him.
Right.
And
it changed your mind.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
sometimes like don't judge his book by its cover.
Yeah,
like
right.
you know, you gotta get to know the person. And I feel like skateboarding has that like a lot. You know, people see each other like they have something against each other without even knowing each other. You
Yeah.
know, like you know, like dude, get to meet the person first. You know, because me growing up, I had a lot of that. Like people say like the way I look mean and stuff, and then like after that they're like, nah, dude, like you actually be pretty nice. You know, you're pretty cool person.
Yeah.
Like it's all the character, you know, the character who you are.
Yeah. But I mean, that was one of the greatest things that my mother and father taught me. Never judge a book by its cover.
Right.
Because you fucking never know.
Yeah.
You know? And, you know,
Yeah.
and with skateboarding, to me, it feels like it's changed a little bit because, I mean, also I'm old, so I'm a hater. Like, I'm so much against the internet and all that. But again, I'm still trying to live with it.
Right.
You know, even like music. To me, music, videos, even photographers. Think about dudes that had dark rooms.
Right.
That were, you know,
Actually.
had to like develop the ill craft of zoom, you know, and now it's like,
Yeah.
oh, what? Give me the phone, click,
Click, click, click. Yeah.
and I'm a photographer now. Or I could even make movies with my iPhone.
Right. I do see it coming back a little bit though. Like
I do see-
I have
but-
a couple of homies that are coming back into like using old cameras, film, and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
But that's
it-
just a little retro thing, and that's
Right.
a little circle niche of us. It's like,
right.
that's why I feel grumpy, and I'm like, damn, man, I wish it was the way it was because growing up skating, like a skater meant when you seen another skater, again, if you're in another city, it didn't matter
Yeah.
how good or bad you were. It's like you
Right.
just like, yo,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
up? We're skating.
Oh, yeah.
And now because it's just so much social media and everything is so fast. I mean, think about this. I used to get an album and listen to it for 6 months.
Right.
And be like, oh, Tribe Called Quest?
Right.
And listen to it.
Front to back.
Now it's like I get an album, the kids are like, all right, next. What's next? And it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
wait, what? Like,
Their attention
did you
span
hear
is
what they
short.
were saying?
It's,
Did you-
it's like they don't take time to process
Yeah.
everything. How
But-
the producer.
Exactly, but why should they? Because everything is like, for me, I DJ, right? Like I'm a vinyl DJ, and it's like, you get these new things. It's like, oh, I just gotta press a few buttons.
Yeah.
Right.
So why should I hate on that? Because I gotta do it with my hands. But now I'm hating because it's easier.
Yeah.
Because now fucking Mo and Joe could do it.
Yeah.
And it's like, to me, that can't, like, you know. Sorry for jumping all over the place, but like,
That's all good.
I like to go. I used to love to go record shopping every Sunday.
Yeah.
There's no more record shops. And then it's like, now you don't buy music. You buy fucking apps. It's like, oh, what app do you have? Oh, I have Spotify or I have Apple. It's not like.
Well, it's like.
It's crazy.
It's like with myself. I kind of got into music, and then I got into the whole turntablism thing because of Mr. Dibs.
Yeah.
And then, dude, he's the coolest dude you'll ever meet because I chop it up with him on Instagram, and I'll sit there and ask him questions like, hey, how do you do kind of this cut, that cut? Because I'm into vinyls and stuff like that because of him.
Yeah.
I heard his music on the Habitat video.
Okay.
Bastion's song in Flip Sorry and then I'm like, dude, the cuts you're making. And then he has a one where he just does a whole full hip hop album out of rock music with like AC/DC. He'll use AC/DC and Snoop Dogg together, and he'll blend them together, and he'll make a sick like. I don't even know what genre you're calling now because he just
mashups. They're called now.
Yeah.
No, it's fucking amazing. That's why, but again, what Mr. Dibs does. Anybody could do that now with fucking pressing buttons, and it bothers me that so much because I'm a turntable. Like I'm vinyl. It's like I used to have to be like, okay, how does this beat blend into this beat?
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, boom, everything comes up. BPM. Right. It's like
that shows
you just push that one button and it'll match your BPMs.
That's why it's like either you got to be totally upfront with this technology shit and run it, or you're gonna be grumpy like me and like know half of it, like know a little bit of each thing where I could just get by. Right. Where it's like, okay, I know how to get my music now to DJ when I used to have to go record shopping and listen to the radio and be like, oh, this shit is hot. I gotta go get this. Right. Not fucking everything. I mean, just think all the shit that's thrown at us. Even with skateboarding, I'm like, thank God I don't own a skateboard company. Yeah. Because everybody's fucking good. I go to a skate park or anywhere, I'm like, fuck, if I want to come, I'd sponsor him. Yeah. Look how good, because I mean, it's just everything is got pushed so fast forward. Right. Everybody's good. I mean, everybody. It used to be like you see kids skating, be like, yo, can you do a kickflip or can you do a tray flip? Now it's like, yo, can you do a switch tray? You know what I mean? It's
It's like now you're asking, can you switch laser into that front board?
Yeah. And I think it's also like all the skate parks and plazas being around, like. Skate parks didn't really have. I mean, cities didn't really have skate parks. Like now they're like, you will have a skate park, but they'll be like kind of like far. The obstacles will be kind of like big, or the rails will be gnarly. But now you got like street league plazas or like stuff to learn.
Well, even to contribute to that, it's like now you're getting that baseball parent, the helicopters over their kid to be like, I'm gonna get you a coach, I'm gonna get you a trainer, I'm gonna send you out, and they're gonna push you to turn into an athlete, not I'm going out to skate and have fun and I want to jump down this big stair set because I want to jump down this big stair set. Now someone's telling like, well, you have to get to this level, you have to learn these are the tricks you have to be able to do down this, and that's it.
Well, I mean,
it depends because they're trying to go to the Olympics you know what I mean?
Shit, growing up, we would go to a spot. If you had the camera, great. If not, I'm like, fuck, I'm not going back. I already did it. I did it once. Oh, okay. Fucking done. I ollied it. I almost kickflipped it. It's like these kids go, they ollie it, they kickflip it 10 times. Then they'll, it's like, holy shit. Like, to me, skateboarding changed overnight. It went from like making, if you went to a contest, maybe you'd make 3,000 if you got first. Then it went to fucking 100 grand, 10, and I'm like, holy fuck. Like, I remember being bitter too, being like, dude, I've never seen contracts or anything like that. Like, these dudes are seeing big contracts, and I was just shy of that, and also because I didn't push myself to be like, yo, I need this, because I was comfortable. I was getting I was happy of how I was living with the paychecks I was getting from skateboarding, so I was like, yo, I'm living my best life. Why ruin it? Why try to go above and beyond? Am I trying to be a fucking Chad Muska? But he's already Chad Muska. You know what I mean? Like, everyone already had their lane, so I'm like, fuck. I kind of, if I went even a little harder, maybe I could have got a couple of these big checks. You know what I mean? I remember, like, Zared and these dudes being like, yo, Vinny, we're sponsored by Red Bull. I'm like, yo. And I finagled my way onto Red Bull. Not getting paid, but getting getting stacks of Red Bull sent to my house, getting dirt bikes. But Zared and all these dudes were getting paychecks, and I'd be like, yo, Zared, come on, man. Who's the team manager? Let me get on the fucking... The next tour. We're going to Puerto Rico. I got on it. And I'm a has-been. Like, you know what I mean? But if I, pushed
you
it.
got, you got on the you got your way there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for where I got.
Yeah.
I mean, do I wish I pushed it a little further to make more money and make it more better lifestyle? Yeah, but you know.
Yeah, but I'm sure everything. I mean, I'm sure like me, I think everything's turning out the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, cause you never know if you would have been in the same road you're on now. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what it was like. When my career was over, I didn't want to admit it. You know what I mean? Like, to myself. But, I mean, I knew it. Everyone else around me was like, this is just for shits and giggles, huh? You know, and I was just like, not bitter, but I was like, damn, it's over.
Yeah.
You know, like, dude, best thing in the world is going on fucking tours.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck money and all that. Going on trips and being able to fuck around and wake up in a hotel room and not have to worry about any bills at all.
Right.
Because I'm on tour with my best friends and we're going to another city and we're going to fuck up that city and we're going to go fucking party over here. It was like, I miss that. Miss getting boxes and now being like the old, like, hey, can I get a box, Fern? He's like, for what? What are you doing? Like, why do I deserve a box? Because I did shit 10 years ago? Who gives a shit? Kids are fucking killing it now.
Yeah.
And there's a way abundance of kids that deserve it way more than me. And it's like, but wait, so fucking what, man? But you know what I'm saying? It's like, and then I get to see.
They're your boys, so they'll send you some.
Oh, yeah, but
yeah.
To the fact where it's like, I don't deserve to be getting boxes when I'm like, yo, I used to get boxes of 10 boards. Now I get 2 boards. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? It's like, But again, the board I'm skating, almost haven't put another board together in almost a year.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like it's kind of like that one thing you got used to this, and then now as it's starting to slowing down, you're like, well, what happened? I used to get this, and
but I didn't get. Thank God, I didn't get bitter. Like, I got bummed, but I didn't get bitter. So it's like I'm happy. I love seeing the growth and being able to still be around, like to go to the Barracks and see, like, you know, see the newest and the best of what's happening in skateboarding.
Yeah.
And then watching, you know, Thrasher, you know, watching 9 Club, watching all the things that keep skateboard relevant. I'm glad I'm still around it. Like, look, I'm doing a podcast. I'm still, you know, in the skateboarding world still, and I'm very appreciative where I am in it.
It's
you know what I mean?
I can relate because it's like, for myself, it's like, I know if the same thing with you, if I would have pushed harder, maybe I could have done it. Or if I hadn't taken my injuries, maybe I could have done it. But at the end of the day, I was like, I'm glad just to be a part of the skate community still. And then when Skate Show approached us to, you know, let's get together and form this podcast, I was like, fuck yes, let's give someone an opportunity to tell their story. Let's give these people who deserve exposure, tell their story. And this is where we're at now. And I'm like, I love this now.
Yeah. It's
I mean, it's the best thing in the world.
Yeah. Just to be in the like you said, in the skateboarding industry. Now that I'm doing this podcast, I am off the board a little more than I should be, but I still feel like I'm doing something for the community and I'm part of it. You know.
I'm still part of it. Yeah.
Right. So that's awesome. That's everything.
I got something to say about that too. Like, you know, we're getting to that age, well, at least me, you know, where, you know, I still skateboard.
How old are you?
I just turned 32, July.
Fuck you. Fuck you and you're 32. I'm
kidding.
To this age. Out of here. Go skate fucking a 10-step right now.
I could.
I know
He probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, I know you can.
I'm a handrail skater, like stairs and gaps, but there's coming to that point where, like, you know, like my mind's like, dude, I won't be able to skate, but there's opportunities like a coach, like teaching kids how to skate, or driving the next generation around to spots, showing them what's up, or the podcast. And also, like, that's my mentality after, you know, like still being part of the industry.
Or like even being in the industry already, it's like you can guide them through it so they don't get fucked. Cause some companies will, hey, let's take advantage of this person and you know, let's get them to sign a wrong contract or something.
Yeah.
You just you can teach people the right way to go about putting themselves out there.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, that's the best thing to, especially because if someone like you've been through it, so you can give somebody some good advice about that.
And even like right now, I'm training people. I'm a personal trainer at this gym called Dog Pound.
Right.
And lots of skaters are coming through. Lots of skaters are coming through now, and it's so beneficial for them. And it's like, damn, I wish when I was 16, 17 that I was doing, not, you know, because when I was growing up, it was like, I'm not no fucking jock. I'm not going near the gym. Gyms for fucking fruitcakes and all that shit. That's not me.
It wasn't part of the skate world.
And then I was introduced the right way. And I was like, yo, I want to be like Bruce Lee instead of like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
I want to
right.
be able to always carry my son or throw him in the pool.
Right.
So, and then same with skateboarding, because I remember, like it was yesterday, I used to ollie garbage cans like it was nothing.
Yeah, standing up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember bending down the ollie, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I lost how I could only put the garbage can on its side. Like, what's going on here? And I'm like,
Yo.
like, is this for real? Like,
Just to one day to the next.
yes. And it's like, yo, man, you know,
Yeah.
got to start training and
Yep.
bring that shit back up. I was like, God damn.
Dude, I can relate to that, getting introduced into like training, because in high school, my high school offered weight training. The only reason I took it because I was like, it's gonna be easy P class. You go in there and lift a couple weights and stuff. But at the same time, I'm like 15, so I'm in my prime with skateboarding. I didn't realize how much the running, the bear crawls, the squats, the bench pressing, all that. I didn't get, like you said, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I toned out.
Yeah.
And then it helped my skating so much. And then when I left, because I transferred schools and the other school didn't offer it, I just saw my shit just go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's huge. That's why, like, when I do a lot of training, like, we barely use weights.
Right.
Like, even Stevie Williams has been coming to the gym
Right.
at night. So
Right.
he's working out during the day. So when he comes to see me at night, I'm just more conditioning him. I'm not even, like, he's already, and we're
Right.
doing even, like, fun stuff. But
Yeah. I've been seeing his, because I follow it on Instagram
Yeah.
as well.
let me
And,
tell you,
man, that guy
Stevie
is
is
getting
cut
up, man.
He's like,
You see it, like,
dude, listen.
the muscles in his back, every
Yeah.
muscle in his back, you can see him.
Yeah, dude, he was at the gym the other day. If you look at his Instagram,
Yeah.
I filmed him.
Yeah.
And I was filming his back, and I'm like, dude, this dude's like a cobra. Like,
Yeah.
he's got muscles that a lot of people don't have.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
Yeah.
doing his
He's on
thing.
it, yeah.
Like, listen, if you put Stevie and Bruce Lee next to each other, I don't know. I think Stevie's physically fit more.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Excuse me. I really, and I'm like, and Stevie, like, I know Stevie for a long time. Stevie, likes to party and stuff, but
Yeah.
he is so conditioned and so professional with his body
Mm-hmm.
that I've seen, in the
Yeah.
last 2 years, that, like, it's amazing.
He has that discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
He has the
discipline is
discipline, and he realized, and you only could do that as a person, you know what I mean? Like, no matter
Yeah.
how many times people tell you, like, once that thing switches, like, the switch went off in him, and
Yeah.
it's like, dude, he comes to the gym, and I already know he worked out all fucking morning.
Yeah.
And he comes to the gym, not once does he fucking say,
Yeah.
I don't want to do this, I don't want,
He's
what
on
are we
it.
doing, Vinny? Don't fuck this up. Like, let's go. And I'm like, fuck, let's go, Steve.
Yeah. Let's go.
You know?
Yeah.
And now he's bringing skaters with him, some other dudes. He brought a couple of girls with him that have been coming to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, they're all putting in the work.
They're all putting in the work.
And
That's so dope.
It's huge.
I mean,
That's so, and I want to shout out Steve's as well. He's been there, killing it.
Dude, he's family over there. He's dog pound family. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah. Again,
Shout
he
out.
started coming at nights. Spody. I don't know if you know Spody.
Mm-mm.
He used to work at Supreme.
Okay.
Another one. Once he started coming, can't stop.
Yeah.
And these dudes are, again, when you go to the gym, you're not doing it for anybody but yourself.
Right.
So he's not like, no one's trying to be cool for me or for any chick or anything. They're doing it. It's only you doing the workout.
Right.
And it's like, you see it. You see, like, the transfer. Like, either people come and they quit within 3 days, or they're at the
on
gym
it.
every day. Like Steezus, every day.
Yeah.
And he's just happier and happier each day.
That's
dude,
cool.
I can relate to that because I just personally on my own, I started my own thing. I bought a weighted vest. I take it to work because I work out on the freeways. I'm out there weed whipping up there, going up and down hills. I'm like, you know what? I want to condition myself. I'm getting to work out at work. What if I throw on weights? What is it going to do for me? I started wearing ankle weights when I'm chilling at home with the vest.
Yep.
And I'm just like, let me condition myself doing my everyday stuff. And I think in a week and a half, I lost 10 pounds.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool, I like this. And right now I'm taking a break because I've been doing it nonstop. Yesterday I took maybe from 10 in the morning to 10 o'clock walking through Six Flags. Day before that on Friday I skated about 5 hours. And I'm like feeling sore, so I'm just like, I need to let my body rest, but I could feel the
Yeah.
difference when you
Oh, yeah.
commit and you condition.
Yeah.
you're like, you start feeling good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, the workout is everything. I remember I was getting on the jump roping for a while until I hurt my knee.
Yeah.
And the jump roping was helping a lot.
Well, you know what it is? Everyone's different, and it doesn't... Working out, as long as you're active, you don't have to lift weights. You don't have to, like, go crazy. Even, like, stretching and doing some... Staying active is the most important part.
Right.
That's all it is. Because once you start
Keep
bullshitting and not...
Keep your body a little limber.
Yeah, it's not saying, like, oh, you have to go fucking do 3 reps and... No, fucking walk around the block.
Yeah.
Just... Every once in a while, just try to keep that blood flowing. Yeah,
get off
like,
the couch.
You know,
You know what I mean?
you know, lately I've been loving playing poker, and I'm sitting down a lot. I make sure I get up. I'm fucking stretching. I'm walking around. My girl's like, "Get the fuck outside. Go put your face in the sun." Do you know what I mean? It's like.
Are you playing online poker?
No.
Or no, just cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all the tournaments are like, WSOP just stopped, but now there's like all the big boy tournaments are going on in LA.
Okay, because that was gonna be another one of my questions.
Well, because there's a big tournament I'm missing
here.
right now.
Poker. Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's one that starts today at 11 o'clock at the Gardens. It's a $500 buy-in.
Dang. Whoops. They're past 11.
No, I know. $100,000 guaranteed first place.
Fuck.
And
But you know what? The tournaments are like...
How far do you get? Do you do well in the tournaments?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
I do good. Pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
It's a fucking roller coaster.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Man.
But I do like the $200 buy-ins, the $160 buy-ins. I mean, I love playing them, but I'm not fucking poker pro, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I like doing the tournaments and like, especially like Jerron's tournaments. You've never been to those, have you?
No, I haven't been to
Oh
that.
my God, Jerron. Best tournaments ever. I'm already waiting. Like my girl got second.
Invite,
My girl got second.
Yeah?
Yeah, they do it for his birthday every year.
Yeah, I know.
Man, best tournaments ever.
I remember it got stopped for 1 year, I think, because of COVID.
Yep.
But yeah, it's back again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. My girl got second.
That's rad. Shout out to that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, dude. And hosting those kind of tournaments and then for all the boys, right? Jerron's doing it with all skaters.
Yeah,
mostly,
all skaters. It's great.
Yeah. That's rad.
Yep. Sean Malto plays. Ooh. He's good.
Yeah.
That's a random name to hear that plays poker.
Well, I just remember because every time in those things, we're always at the same table.
Okay.
It's like him, and I'm always fanning out. Like, I love all that shit, you know? I still fan out on all pro skaters that I see because I'm from the East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, I grew up watching all the West Coast skate videos like a crackhead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even, when was it? Maybe 3 or 4 months ago. I ran into Guy Mariano, and I was just like, hey, what did you say when you fucking slid the rail at the end of Blind, you know? And he was just like, you know, and I'm just sitting there like, fanning out, listening like, dude, you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at him going, all I see is his video parts. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I feel like no matter how old you are, that never leaves you.
Yeah. Certain people.
What did he say going down the rail? Did he tell you?
Yeah, he did, but I'm not.
All right.
I'm not divulging it.
All right.
Because
That's all
I
good.
filmed it, and that's, you know.
All right.
Can't. That's something you have to either ask him.
Yeah.
Or, you know, but those are little secret gems that I can't give out because it took me forever to figure it out.
That's cool.
I didn't figure it out until him told me, you
So,
know. Until I was
everybody out
man
there-
enough to even ask him because I've been around him a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know. Let me ask you.
Okay.
What's your favorite skate video?
From back in the day?
Yeah.
Well, the
of
one,
all time. Like, for instance, if you had to introduce a skateboard video to someone, what
watch?
video? Yeah.
Oh, wow. If I was going to introduce a skate video to someone, so they can be impressed, I like Minik Madi. You know what I mean? Because that one was really like slow-mo, you know, like you could see a lot of, and then you had everybody from different parts of the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, Yeah Right is also pretty cool for that. But if you want to say like my video that I would take to like a desert island or something,
Yeah.
probably like virtual reality was mine. Because the music in there and everything was like just, I mean, I was introduced to that one, you know, pretty much. Like those days were when I first started skating, like to actually try. So that was fun. Yeah. Yeah.
You're next.
Oh,
Baker 3, bro.
Because you're that generation. Okay.
2005. You know?
100%.
I'm 100% gonna go with Flip Sorry.
Sorry.
Flip Sorry just blew my mind with the skateboarding, the music. One of my favorite skateboarders, because I'm just learning transition, Ron Glifberg. Dude.
Best back tail in the fucking game.
Yes.
Yes.
I learned back tails because of him, because he made him look so solid.
Sick. Yeah. One of my favorite back tail guys ever. Yeah.
That's dope.
Dude.
That's dope. What were you watching when, like you said, the West Coast ones?
Probably, I mean, all the Powell videos
Mm-hmm.
I watched way too much. But definitely, I'd have to say, if I had to pick, it'd either be Questionable
That's a good one,
or
too.
Blind Video Days.
Blind Video Days?
Because that's just, I mean, it had a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And then also, my favorite video, though, my personal favorite that I watch secretly by myself is Rubbish Heap.
Rubbish Heap, yeah. That's old school, man.
Because Jesse Martinez's vert ramp, it was like just almost vert, not vert, but the ollie backside grabs he was doing on that was like
man, yeah.
mind-boggling.
Shout out to Jesse, man.
I'm gonna revert back to that too. I have actually two favorite videos. so it'll be Flip Sorry, and I'm Sorry, Kurchart and Jimmy Klein in Destroying America.
Destroying America or The End?
No, Destroying America.
Yeah,
it was so you know at the end when they jump off the pier on fire, it was the continuation to that, and that's when they had like
I've never seen that one.
Eric Estrada from Chips in it. They bought him into that. He was so.
You know what? I vaguely gotta now. I'm gonna do some homework. I'm gonna go watch this.
So the intros were Jeremy Klein. He's like driving around. He's riding his bike around Chinatown. He sees that girl from one of his boards and he's chasing her around.
Yes, I've seen it. Okay. Yeah.
Destroying America. It'll be the biggest influence to me for the rest of my life, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to recreate a skate video like that in modern times, but I'm like, would it be accepted?
Yeah.
Well, you pay homage to it, you know?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to pay homage to it.
Yeah.
Because Jeremy Klein and Heath Kurchart, they have a big part in my heart because they're great guys.
Two great guys.
Yeah, those
Great
dudes were
guys.
gnarly, man. Especially in the end, right? That's just
So many.
Yeah, I mean, just I at first people were like, "You're putting kickers up to." I'm like, dude, that's unthinkable. Like that's rad. Like I would have done that if I could do it. Hell yeah.
I remember.
Wait, I got some questions.
Okay.
It's my turn to ask some.
Oh, hell yeah, let's do it.
I'll start with you. Who was the most craziest person you ever seen skate in person? Where you're like, yo, this person is fucking next level. Like I can't even like compare him to anybody or be like, you two think about it. I'll put you on the spot.
Shoot, you're putting me on the spot. I'm like sitting right here trying to process. Because you know what? I'm gonna go with the new youngster that I've seen. His name is Greg Rodriguez.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen so many people.
Tag me in one of his things so I can check him out.
So I met him through the homie Victor Brooks when we were going to El Sereno, and I'm like watching him just flip in out of like he'll do hard flip front board, hard flip this, hard flip that. Like he's one of those dudes that like what
So
I want to
natural.
do. If I can think of it, I'm gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
So
He just dropped a video too. He kickflipped from 50 Hollywood 16 first go, and the photographer missed the photo, so he made him do it again, and he did it back to back. Kickflip from 50.
and that's just me. And I'm not even going off of that 16 stair. I've personally been there on skates and shit. I'm like, dude, you make it look like so easy and effortless. And he's became one, like, out of all the new skateboarders out there, he's one of my favorites right now. Like, him and Little Julian, the little...
Dude, I've been skating with him here and there at the Barracks.
Yeah.
Dude, nicest little fucking kid. His whole the whole squad, his whole thing that he's doing.
Yeah.
I can't even...
Shout out to him.
His brother, his mom, his dad.
The whole family is amazing.
He is killing it.
They're
man.
so positive, and I just love it. Whenever I get to see them anywhere, I'm always so excited.
He's cool.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
a good one. That's a good one.
Dude, I'm just going with that because we saw them growing up. I remember when they're still wearing the helmets. They were coming to we would throw contests and stuff. They were still coming by just trying to get their name out there. And I'm like, dude, I remember you and your brother just together, him and Quentin just together. They were on the same level, and then all of a sudden, Julian just took off.
Because the other one does freestyle.
Yeah. And then
I forgot. What's his brother's name? Quentin and Julian. Yeah.
And then that's the sick part that Quentin's bringing back life to a skate style that
he's such a cool kid too.
Yeah.
He's so like, because those kids, they're so cool because they're not involved in the bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
And
They're
that's
skating
what's
for
crazy.
Fun. They're just skating for fun.
Yeah.
And shout out to Julian because like they said he flips his board like a grown up.
But did you see him? I saw him on the ice block.
Yeah.
So that, I
That's
was
what
like,
we were
yo,
saying.
I'm like, dude, this
Amazing,
kid's the best. This
Yeah.
kid is the best.
I mean, the hype, everybody, dude. I mean, he deserves it all. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, that's what skateboarding is all about because the youth coming up and he is so, and his brother, it's so good that they're not like, you know, like battling each other. Like they're two totally different, cool, rad kids.
Right.
And it's like, man, I just like, I love that. I love that energy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give a big shout out to their parents because even though they're out there skating hard and dude, it looks like their parents are forcing them to because when you hang out with them, those kids are still being kids. When we were at Phoenix Am, these two little kids were running around the whole complex. We got super soakers and they were just squirting everyone. We're like, we're having fun, you know?
Yeah, like, as they should.
Yeah. They're having fun. They're having fun skateboarding, and I think that's the one thing that's being missed out in skateboarding these days. That you have to learn how to have fun. You have to learn how to joke around, have bullshit, like you said with the fireworks.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta learn how to just be a kid.
But you know what happened though? Also, don't forget, everything is about money now.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh fuck, you can make money playing video games. This kid made $3 million playing Call of Duty at 13. Fuck. Oh, you can make money skateboarding. So it's like everything. I mean, social media. It's everyone. Like that's why people ask me. My son's 5. They're like, does your son skate? I'm like, yeah, kind of.
If
I'm
he
like,
wants
but
to,
yeah,
right?
if he wants to, I'm like, I want him to fucking
Grab the board.
to do whatever. I want him to be like, hey
Right.
dad, I want to play soccer. Hey
Right.
dad, I want to play kick or whatever.
Yeah,
and
you
I
want-
don't care what it is, but I want him to be him.
You want him to
Like,
find his passion.
Yeah, like I'm
Right.
like, look, he's got fucking 10 skateboards laying around.
Right.
He every once in a while he'll grab it or he'll see my deck laying on it. He'll try to do show. You know, like I leave the bike. I leave the. You know, I want him to be like.
Yeah. The DJ, like if you want.
Yeah, he comes in. He's like, Dad, let me DJ, and I'm like, come on, man, I'm fucking working on something right now. And he's fucking pressing the button. I'm like, you know, and he's always on repeat. He likes fucking hearing the same song. I'm like, come on, but
That's what I kind of seen sometimes, like people that I met, like there's the dads that want to become pro but they didn't make it, so now they have their kids and they're pushing them to like live their dream, you know.
But
And
listen, when I was growing up, when I remember going to this kid's house, the kid was like, I was probably 15, and the kid had to be 11, 12, had the sickest fucking ramp that you could imagine in his backyard, and his dad was just. And like we would get there and be kind of bummed, like I don't want to skate, like And sure enough, and this kid was fucking rad.
Right.
And then when by the time he came like 15, he was like, "Fuck you, Dad." Like I
he
don't
was
even know
over
what
it.
the kid what he does now, but it was so apparent that it was like skate, 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 and the kid was like,
"You're gonna be the next Tony Hawk."
Yeah, and it was like you saw it, like we saw it all change in the kid, and we were like, "Man, this sucks."
Yeah.
Like this is the best thing in the world, skateboarding, and this dad's being a fucking.
Yeah.
Like going too
He's
hard,
He's been a kook.
Yeah.
Right.
it's kind of like, for example, Nigel's
his
dad always
dad.
had him
Yeah,
skating.
but no, I mean, dude.
Luckily, Nigel.
He's not even. You can't.
Yeah.
But
Nigel was.
Nigel is like
different.
He's like a fucking alien, dude.
I've
seen him, dude. I literally one time saw him come into the, and I told him this story too. I saw him come into the barracks one day. Set up. Now I was, you know, because I'm fucking detective. I'm old. I got to see how these young kids put it in. And I watched him sit down, set up a board. Okay, no fucking warm ups. He went and did a backside 270 ollie board slide down the rail.
Fuck.
Okay, and then was trying. I think he did it 4th or 5th try. I have it on my phone. I'll go through it. And he did fucking 270 kickflip board slide down the fucking 7 in like 5 tries. And I was like, and I'm fucking sitting there for a half hour already, barely fucking slapping the fucking curb, like still stretching, like holy fuck. I'm like, did he just really do that? And then he laughed like quiet, like.
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
So I don't even consider him. He's like, if you mention reggae, it's like he's Bob Marley of that. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But stop fucking ADD and
Back
Turn
to
the
the
camera.
question you were asking.
one person, not like this fucking guy. One person.
Hey,
I'm gonna have. Can I say two
I
persons?
no, I
in the same
just said
question?
no. I said no.
All right.
Hey, I got to break the rules, so fuck.
Santa Monica 14. I was a youngster, like maybe 17, 18. I show up to the 14 stair. P-Rod and Jeremy Rogers are there. And P-Rod does a switch frontside heel flip down the 14. Jimmy Rogers does a fakey full cab, and I'm just right there and like watching them do it, and I'm like, dude, I watch these guys on TV, and they're right here doing it in front of me. Like, B-Rod has the switch front heel on the Nike video on Nothing But the Truth, and you can see him in the background just right there watching. Like, dude,
every time he shows us, every time he plays that video, he goes, "Look, that's me in the corner." So fucking what? And I'm like, hell yeah.
I would do that too.
What was crazy though is that like we're skating and they were respectful. You know, they were waiting for us to have our session. I snapped my board. The homies broke his board or landed his trick, and then after that, like we're just chilling and they were just watching us skate. And after that, we watched them skate, dude. But they were like how you said, like no warm up, no nothing, just jumping down, like making it look easy. Next thing you know, they roll away. Damn. And Jimmy Rogers had the fakey full cab in his Plan B video before he left Plan B. And he skates with the Molly Crew song, the Line Wire. Or Light Wire, yeah.
That's so cool. Oh, yeah. Shout out to that, man.
That was a crazy trick.
What about you?
Well, I would have to say Jeremy Ray, dude. Watching this guy skate in person is just, like,
insane.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because growing up watching him on video and now being friends with him is like, and then still getting like a little kid in front of like trying to hold, of course you hold it in, right? But when you're seeing him ollie and just warm up, you're like, oh my god, dude, I'm skating with a legend right now, you know, like
hell yeah.
So that trips me out sometimes when I sit back and think about it, you know, like how far I've come from skateboarding in the past like just 5 years since I've been back to skateboarding.
Yeah.
So it's been awesome, man. Shit. Maybe even 6 years now. Sheesh. Who knows how long it's been, but yeah, for sure Jeremy Ray, and then of course his brother Jonas was he was cool as hell. Yeah, R.I.P. man.
Oh yeah.
So, man, those dudes right there, that was just like those days right there, I'll never forget them, those days. Getting clips.
I'm not gonna lie, I regret being invited to some of the sessions and not showing up.
Oh yeah, that's why you never know.
I was invited and me at the time just being dumb.
Or you're just chilling that day and think that it can happen again, but you never know. Yeah, I was on one of the last skate sessions with Jonas at La Puente and skate park, and who knew that was gonna, now it was one of those days where I was like, I'm just going to chill. And then something told me, you know what, just go hang out. Because I've been trying to get these guys to go to that skate park with me forever. And then, oh, we're here. And I'm like, oh, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's it, dude. All right, cool. I got to go. Because I've been asking them to go with me. And then, so I'm like, all right. And then come to find out, I was like, wow. It's like, and other people got the call too. And they're like, man, I didn't show up, bro. I'm so mad. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm glad I was there, So, yeah, man, that's cool. Yeah. Who would be your favorite crazy skater that you saw just in front of you?
Well, I got two.
Besides Nija.
No, Reese Forbes.
Reese Forbes.
Okay, because I like to ollie.
Uh-huh.
And I skated with Hoff. I skated, even Roger. Roger cracks ollies. Me and Roger, Roger probably ollies just as high as me. We were ollieing the same thing.
Dang.
But Reese Forbes, skating with him when I'm thinking I'm the fucking ollie guy.
Right.
Skating down the street in Boston. And he was ollieing shit I wouldn't even fucking look at. I was like, what the with no socks on.
Oh my god.
I was like, what the fuck? God. You know what I mean? Like the like the newspaper fucking things that are above waist. This is like
the ones
97, 98.
Get your,
like cracking ollies of things when I'm like, wait. Like,
newspaper stand.
That should be me trying that. Like, I'm not even thinking of that. Like, how the fuck would he even think that?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I moved out here, Danny Hamaguchi is my favorite fucking skater. He's a little bit of a bitch because he could go much bigger than he goes. And he's the type that does like. He tries tricks and it looks so good, and he just I don't know. He's just one of my.
He just throws them out there.
The way he skates, him. I mean, like his whole crew. Brett Subi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Brett's the shit, dude.
Well, no, Brett's king. Brett is the real king of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Not to be rude of anything, but I met Brett playing skate. What was it? Skate 3?
Skate 3?
What was the last skate game?
Yeah, Skate 3.
Skate 3.
I met Brett playing Skate 3 when I was living in Mexico because of Supa.
Okay.
I met Brett through Supa, and then when I finally moved out here, Brett showed me everything. First thing I wanted to do was go to fucking Watts Towers. Took me to Easy E's house because I'm fucking, you know.
Yeah, you're hip hop.
Took me to all the fucking skate spots. You know, Brett is the one who introduced me to the real LA, California, the way it was supposed to be.
Right.
For a skateboarder.
Right.
Yeah.
And then his like that whole crew, Jordy, Marshall Torres. That's my man. They do that with Daniel Castillo.
Yeah.
Daniel Castillo, obviously.
Daniel, shout out.
Yeah, Daniel all day. Schmatty. Yeah.
Couch surf.
Yeah, couch surf all day.
Schmatty's a man too.
Schmatty's the man. Jordy's the man. Jordy's like the ill chef.
Okay.
Yeah, Jordy's like another triple OG dude from Cali. He worked at Girl. He worked everywhere. He's off the hook on the skateboard too.
That's
All
dope.
these dudes. There's so many.
Yeah.
But like that little crew, like Danny Hamaguchi, Schmatty, DL, Brett, those dudes like
Yeah.
next level.
Dude, I got to meet Brett when we were working at the LA Skate Club. He came in and did some artwork.
Yeah.
And he came in and did some artwork. We got to kick it with him. You know, I thought he was just an artist. I didn't know he was a skater.
Oh, dude.
Then he just stepped on the board and, you know, he did some basic stuff. Then I started following him on Instagram like, holy shit, I didn't know this
Dude.
is who he was.
Cracker. He's another one who cracks fucking ollies all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the nicest people I've ever met. And congratulations, Brett. He's about to have a
I know, I
baby
saw
like
that.
any second now. It should
I
be like
seen
maybe
that.
today or
Yeah.
tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah.
Brett.
Hey,
Love
we
you.
all send you love.
Yeah,
That's
Brett.
right.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
he's the ill artist. Ill artist.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be one of the best dads. I can't wait.
Dude, that's so rad. Because I always see you guys like, it looks like a little alley or something, and he has it all set up.
That's
like,
that's his little spot.
Yeah.
He's the DY. He does all that.
Yeah,
He makes
like-
the spots.
He's just cruising through.
Dude,
He's got it all set up, and
everything.
then like he even had like this giant, looked like something that holds cable.
Yeah.
He just turned it into like a
Dude.
table or something.
Yeah.
Like what? Like this
Dude.
guy's just going for it.
Sick. Sick.
I love
Yeah.
it, man. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Shout
man.
out to Brett, man.
Shout out to him, man, and congratulations again, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, because, dude, that's wild, man. That's awesome. They have a crew like that to be
Yeah.
showing you the ropes and showing you LA's everything.
Yeah, man. They introduced me to so many people. Like, I got to, meet Tori and, like, all their good friends. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
DL's, he's another godfather.
Yeah.
And it's like, they brought me around. Like, he took me to the girl warehouse a couple times.
Oh,
like,
that's so
that's a
sick.
big,
Oh yeah.
that's huge,
Hell yeah. For sure. And then, do you get to go like get grabbing stuff?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right, I'm gonna ask. Do
Yeah.
you get to do like how NHH does, where they give you a shopping cart and be like, fill it up?
Well, it all depends.
Yeah.
When I used to go to the Huff warehouse,
Yeah.
Huff was like, Vinny, you could take whatever you want as long as you take your fucking size.
Mm.
All right.
Because
Yeah.
some of our friends would go in there.
Yeah.
And it's like they're going Christmas shopping every fucking time.
Right. Oh yeah.
Certain places, at DGK, fucking, when we worked for DGK, we were getting 2 shopping carts.
Damn.
Fuck.
And they would be like, but
Yeah.
at the time, DGK2 was so huge because of that one kid,
Is it Baby Scumbag?
Baby Scumbag. Because at the time, he was shutting down malls.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people don't understand. Like, there was that one little, what was it, like 2014 to like 2015, 16? There was that crazy rush, and DGK was lucky enough to get blessed and get all of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he was shutting down malls. They were fucking selling out to all those stores, like PacSuns and
Yeah.
Zoomies, and they were crushing that whole little thing. DGK came up on that
Yeah.
so well.
That's
You know?
so sick. Yeah. So 2 shopping carts, huh?
Yeah, and we'd be able to go there because, they did it right. When you work
Yeah.
for DGK, they want you to wear DGK stuff.
Right,
So
right.
we would fucking go and we fucking loved all that shit, man. We were fucking psyched.
Oh, yeah.
We all thought it was like being pro again. It was like,
It's like Viva La Bam when they would just shut down fucking Mall of America because fucking Bam Margera showing up lit.
Yeah.
And then Element would fucking benefit. Any sponsor he was on would just benefit out of that him.
You're lucky because it's all kids that don't have money yet, that they're too young, so their parents are buying all that shit. I mean, think about how much money I spent on fucking Super Mario Brothers stuff for my son. And when he's going to be 13 or 14, when he's really passionate about something, whatever money I have, he's getting it all.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's what the parents do, man.
it's like that era was so lucky because all those kids and all that shit was money. And we would do fucking stuff at the DGK store. We're like, man, the line would be fucking down the block and it's all fucking 13 girls too. So it was like crazy. Crazy the amount of that little money grab that they had for that. It's just like, for instance, like now, like reselling Supreme. It's a wrap. That shit is dead. But in the prime, it was fucking priceless. Yeah. And Supreme was lucky enough because all the companies are trying to do that. Even like Louis and Gucci are trying to resell their shit, but they couldn't. And now that shit is done. And that little wave with DGK was such a blessing for them. And that little kid and all that shit. And then once that shit died away, they still profited off that.
Right.
Well, it's like I would say like I've kind of. I mean, I'm not a business expert, but I've noticed these little patterns. If you can learn to make something that's gonna fucking sweep the youth, the youth is gonna. That's what I want, and then you get this. You get when later on when they get older and they make their own money. I want to go back to that because that reminded me of my youth when it was good fucking times. It's like maybe like how us as skateboarders we see all these brands that we used to skate. Now we go out and we work. We have all this money that we've made, and I'm like, I want to buy that board I could never get. I want to buy this that I could never get. I want to do that I could never get.
Yeah, that's happening a lot more now because I think because our generations are now getting older. You know what I mean? Instead of like the people that didn't do what we did as a kid or kind of, they're already, I'm sorry to say, but they're passing on now, and we're becoming those older generations where now we grew up in those eras where we had skateboards and this and that, and now we're like you said, we do have the means to get them now, and so we do want to, revisit those childhoods and stuff like that. So
it's like I could never afford Bone Swisses. Now I have a job where I have the means to afford it. I'm like, I feel cool now because I bought these really good bearings, and I don't regret it now.
Oh yeah, but and it's funny too because I did the same thing not too long ago. You saw me.
Yeah.
I went and set up a whole new board.
Yep.
It was like a
two
whole.
felons.
Yeah, I was like I was like, yo, I was like, it was a whole big thing for me. Like I'm like, all right, I'm going to get some fucking wheels now. I'm gonna buy, and I was so excited to buy instead of like, and I could have called and got half that shit for free.
Right.
Anyway, but it was like
you had heard that they gotten broken into.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you wanted to come by and support
because
I'm
a fucking neighborhood.
And it was so
really
trippy that I walk in.
He was in, yeah.
I walk in, he's there shopping. I'm like, is this how we're supposed to meet for the first time?
Because I'm really big on neighborhood stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, like I am so grateful. Thank God that the neighborhood that I live in, my son has kids in the neighborhood that walk to school with him. Like it's fucking. It feels real. It's fucking insane right now. Like. My son's like, we're getting ready for school. He's like, yo, what's up with JoJo? I'm like, fuck, wait, JoJo should be coming down the street any minute now.
Yeah.
Can I walk with him or can his dad go back and you take us? And I'm like, fuck yeah. Are you kidding me? Like the other day I was like, yo, I'll skate to school. You ride your scooter to school. Yeah. Put on his helmet and I skated to school with my son.
Yeah.
In my neighbor, you know what I mean? Like, so, and then on Instagram I see Two Felons, which is a skate shop near my house kind of, that got broken into, and I was like, yo, I gotta go over and support because I love that shit. Yeah. And like when COVID and all that hit, all I was trying to do was hit up mom and pop shops.
Right.
Meanwhile, they're closing them, and you can go to fucking Target or Walmart.
Right.
But I can't go to mom and pops to fucking.
I know.
And I was fully against
essentials.
Yeah. I'm fully a neighborhood person, and like I like to support the neighborhood and support people around me because at the end of the day,
the shit goes down.
You need your neighbors.
Yeah.
Yo. Because when your neighbors, when you know, yo, this neighbor's, he's kind of getting a little rougher right now. Yeah, we need to help him right now. Right. Because when shit goes to fucking zero, he might be the first one that's gonna start shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might,
Real talk.
Yeah.
So like he might be able to like looking at everyone else because we need to like know your surroundings because
Right.
in my last neighborhood I didn't know fucking anybody.
Yeah.
I didn't know anybody. I didn't even know
kinda sucks, right? Yeah.
Now it's like we're outside, we're lighting off fireworks, and
Right.
this year we met 4 fucking houses that were lighting off fireworks. And I was like, yo, we need to link up next year. This is fucking amazing. Like, because everybody was and it was a neighborhood thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. A
Neighborhood, like
community,
my next door neighbor hits us up like, hey guys, we're going swimming. You guys want to come over?
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
It's been hot.
Can I mean, listen, I don't have money right now, but we have a lemon tree. I'll bring a bunch of, make some lemonade. Can we bring lemonade over?
Yeah.
Fuck, you know what I mean? Like, that's the type of shit that
for
I'm
sure.
all like super psyched on and
That's what's up.
trying to teach my son about. The
Right.
most is like, look, because there's a lot of assholes and a lot of people are so stuck in their little.
And I feel like that's the thing. There's no more community anywhere.
Nowhere.
Like when I grew up, I still had my neighbors. They used to ride dirt bikes. They would
Right.
make ramps. They would make fun box. They used to make fun boxes out of pallets. They would just get
Yeah.
pallets,
Yeah.
stack them,
Oh, yeah.
put plywood on it, and maybe some angle iron.
That's how I make
and I'm
mine.
like, fuck yeah.
Or walking around the neighborhood like, yo, stop fucking, you know, like certain things because, you know, you had a, you know, they would tell, you know, you get smacked by your fucking neighbor. Or your neighbor would be like, yo, I'm going to fucking tell your mother what the fuck you think you're doing right now.
Yeah. We don't have that no more.
You don't have any of that. All you have is
No.
people like pulling out their phones to film to try to like.
Oh, I'm gonna try to go viral.
I mean, look, when I look, I mean, it's funny. Like not anymore, but I used to look at all these girls on Instagram and be like, "What do you mean for bookings? What am I booking you for? You got 3,000 likes, you got 3,000 followers, and you're talking about fans."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What? You're gonna hire you for what? Are you a hooker or like are you gonna dance? Like what do you mean for bookings?"
Yep.
I'm like,
yeah.
how? And it's
Yeah.
like.
And then the algorithm, for some reason, it just tries to keep feeding you that crap.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'm over here trying to get most of my algorithm to show skateboarding and graffiti or whatever I'm into, and then if you slow down too fast on one shot,
Dude,
it's gone.
All, yeah. All I get right now is all DJ insurance for some reason.
insurance.
Because I looked up fucking DJ bags.
Yeah.
And a DJ table. Now I'm getting like
Yeah.
DJ insurance and how to book
Oh,
for
yeah.
weddings. I'm like, what the fuck is all this?
Ever since I bought something from B&H, all my ads are from B&H now. Hell yeah.
Dude,
So-
yeah.
crazy.
No, even myself, because I run the whole YouTube page, and I'm like, well, he's told me about it. I sometimes forget that I'm on that YouTube page. I'll type in something because I'm looking up music, how to make music, or like, and then I'm into anime too. And then it's like, dude,
He's changing
the whole
algorithm.
algorithm's all anime and just DJ shit now. But
Yeah.
my bad, I forgot to switch accounts.
Oh yeah, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You go to Frank's at all?
Yeah, I love Frank's.
I hate Frank's.
Francis.
That's like fucking take my money every fucking time I go
Oh,
in there.
dude, I walk in there, I'm like, if I stay in here too long, I'm gonna spend about like my whole paycheck.
Oh, dude, but I start yelling because I'm like, I want all the skate shit that's in this fucking thing that they don't sell.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I just got? Sorry, but I'll show you
Yeah.
when you come to the crib, but you ain't getting none of it.
That's fine.
I got wave 1 and 2 of all the Powell guys.
No way.
Oh, okay.
But I bought the box, so I got 4 of each guy.
Okay.
You know,
dang,
but it's
yeah.
all unopened. I fucking...
Damn.
Dude, the homie. Oh, so we met the owner. His name's Frankie.
Yeah.
Dude, he's a big skatehead.
Yeah.
If you can connect, dude, he has a room upstairs where it's just full of decks, just signed by all these pros he's met.
Yeah.
Really?
Me and him,
Yeah.
like, because I've met him, like at we were at the Dude Tour.
No,
And,
it was the U.S. Open.
U.S. Open.
It was
yeah.
when me and Lisa were doing the interviews and
Right.
we
yeah.
all got in.
I've seen him at a few places and then at the Dude Tour, he was there with the stack of boards and like I guess we already knew each other, and I was like, hey, what's up? And so he knows me. I got my stack of boards because we're all trying to get the same thing. We all want our boards signed by the pros, so we're at the same area where they come in and out. And then all of a sudden, like I see some guy coming down the stairs, and he dropped his pass because he had it in his back pocket. And I'm like, man, I'm getting that pass right now somehow, but it's inside still. And I told one of the security guys, I go, hey, bro, can you hand me that, dude? I dropped it, and the guy's not letting me back in. And so he goes, oh, yeah, and he hands it to me. I put it in my pocket, and the dude from Frankenstein, he's like, what are you waiting for? let's go in now. I'm like, all right, I'm out. And then I go upstairs. You know how everybody's got free drinks. I give a bunch of drinks. I come back downstairs. I hook everybody up. You know?
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
You know what I mean? I'll be like, all right, I'll be right back. And I'm like, all right, this guy's in here. I told him that you're waiting for him down here. And then he even bumped in. He got all his boards signed, which was like he had the same boards as these ones, right?
Okay.
Like Easy and stuff like that. And then Alfonso Rawls walks by, and I go, he's the guy that did the art for that board. He goes, are you serious? He had already taken him back to his car. And so he actually had Alfonso go back to his car and sign him.
Alfonso's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was cool, man. But he didn't know that he was the artist. So I was like, and now me and him, we got this friendship just because of that.
Yeah.
You know? And like you said, dude, that guy's got a collection. Like, even a power board, he probably got it almost, he tries to get like every color.
Yeah. I know those kind of people.
Yeah. Because
sick collection.
He used to be addicted to alcohol and stuff like that, and I think gambling, and now his thing, because he cut it all out, his thing was getting skateboards and finding the pros.
Yeah.
That was like his new addiction.
Hell yeah.
That was crazy.
Good one.
Yeah, man, dude. Speaking of all the collectibles, I know you do like to collect.
Yeah.
Yeah. What other hobbies do you have besides collecting and DJing?
Poker.
Poker
And activities with my son. That's like, because he's so, everything's, each day he's getting, like, he says the more crazier and crazier things. So it's like, so that's my real new best friend.
Open the door again. It's getting hot. Yeah, man. Any place you want to travel that you haven't been to?
Italy. Haven't been to Italy. Haven't tried the food over there.
Okay.
And yeah, pretty much.
Italy, yeah, because I remember you did say on the 9 Club you wanted to open up a couple restaurants.
But yeah, back in the day, yeah.
Right. That's cool, man. Are you still in the kitchen cooking?
No, not at all.
Not at all?
No, the exact opposite. Actually, shout out to Sugar Free Rich. If you guys want meals, he does. I don't know if he'll come out this far.
Okay.
He does $10 meals delivered.
Oh wow.
What?
Sick.
Wow.
Sugar Free Rich. Check it out. He does chicken, turkey meat, salmon, and shrimp, and I think something else. But it's like ridiculous. $10 delivered.
Right.
Fire.
Dang.
Healthy.
That sounds good.
Amazing food.
And what is it, like week-long meal periods, or like he just does the day?
You could do it. You could order 10, whatever you want.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like you could order one a day, or
yeah.
He does it. It's crazy.
That's
Check it out. Sugar Free Rich.
Yeah.
He's on Instagram. He was coming to the gym. He was over 400 pounds.
Fuck.
Wow.
You gotta see him now.
Wow.
And I was there. Not like those bullshit videos where they show the
before
and after. Like
it's
I
two
was
different
there.
people?
Yeah. No, I was there when he was at his biggest.
Wow.
And he's like maybe
damn, congratulations.
your
dude.
size.
Fuck.
He cut out the
I'm not
sugar.
even- I'm not
He
even
cut out the
400.
sugar. Huh?
No, dude, he was. I mean, he's almost skinnier than you right now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like I seen him. Like I saw it.
Yeah.
Like
I'm gonna have to link up with you guys if you guys are doing
Dude,
shit like that.
it's crazy. I'm telling you. That's why food wise, but
Where's the gym at? Is it
in West Hollywood.
West Hollywood?
Yeah.
Okay, West Hollywood.
Yep. Dog pound.
Dog pound. Shout out to that, man. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Because man, and then the meals too, the prep meals.
The prep meals are fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Yeah.
That's everything now, because that's how you got to do it. Otherwise, you have yourself a little portion, so you know that's it.
Yeah.
Because you know, you go to a restaurant, some places they fill you up, and then
Yeah.
I was as a kid for some reason, you know, I see those commercials like, oh, I was conditioned to always finish my plate. Well, yeah, I guess it's true, right? So I was always like,
Hell yeah.
finish that because I don't want to have to throw nothing away, or I don't want to put nothing away. I'm like,
Dude,
so I was always like that, you know.
Listen, I'm into conspiracy theories.
I know
Crazy.
that's one of my we're getting.
And
One of my questions again.
But I just saw this whole thing. I didn't look into it yet, but I saw how they conditioned us all to fucking eat breakfast and bacon and all that shit.
Uh-huh.
Did you see any of that yet?
No. but I heard about it.
I think we're gonna get along because I've seen that.
I didn't see it yet. I gotta watch
I've
it.
watched it.
I haven't seen
And
it either, but I
actually-
heard it.
Wild, right?
It's wild.
I
dude.
saw a
It's-
piece. I'm like, I gotta start going into this a little bit.
Yeah,
Dude,
get a little rabbit hole.
I sit here and I have people and friends tell me you gotta eat 3 meals a day. I was like, no, I think I just gotta eat when my body tells me I'm hungry.
Well, you know, I'm gonna tell you guys a crazy secret. Do you know what the main thing about health and fucking all that working out bullshit? What do you think it is?
They're trying to make their money.
No, fuck all that shit.
Uh,
It's your fucking blood type.
your blood type?
Once you know your blood type,
Mm-hmm.
then find out the foods that go with your fucking blood type, and
Right.
it will change your whole fucking world.
Wow.
Because you might be like, you don't understand. They're like, damn, sometimes I eat good and I feel great, and sometimes I eat and I feel shitty, even when you're eating foods that you think are good. Because,
Right.
but just wait, because your blood type, you might be thinking, oh, chicken's fucking for me.
Yeah.
Chicken might not be for you.
Yeah.
It might be
Right.
steak instead.
Yeah.
But that's why it's so crazy. Like, if you know your blood type and you eat your blood type,
Yeah.
No.
I'm telling you, it's a fucking.
So I
Game
think
changer.
that might make sense because there's days where I'm eating healthy as hell, and I'm like, why the hell am I still gaining weight?
Because
Yeah,
you're not
like,
you, like I said, your blood type might like tomatoes, and instead of carrots, but you're eating fucking thinking it's healthy. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
trust me,
Yeah.
that's a huge thing, and it will
Yeah.
change
This-
a lot of things before.
They
Like,
got a chart for you, like if you find out your blood type,
Yeah.
they tell you here's what
there's
you should
books.
eat.
My
Books.
girl put me on. There's a book
Yeah.
that you eat from your blood type,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you,
Yeah.
fuck all that exercise. I mean, yeah, exercise of course, but it'll make everything.
It'll make it.
It'll be like,
you'll
oh
be,
yeah, so since you're this type of, oh, these foods probably taste like this too. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
they do. You
Yeah,
know?
because you're thinking, oh shit, this is protein, but it
Yeah.
might not be protein to your blood type.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And you're sitting here thinking, I'm fucking eating just this grilled chicken and I'm eating healthy and rice. And it's like, nah,
Yeah.
man. You should be eating broccoli and this. But you don't like broccoli. You know what I mean? It's like, it's weirdo
Okay.
shit.
Sorry, I
Okay.
love broccoli.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm
That
saying,
was
but
good,
me
but
too.
yeah.
No, yeah.
But
Broccoli's
you might
shit.
think broccoli's great for you and you're eating it because you're like, yo, this is
Yeah.
healthy. But
And
meanwhile,
then
your
your
blood
blood
type
type
is
is
like,
saying-
It's your
Nah.
blood type telling you like, now I'm gonna make you fatter because you ate this broccoli.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not fatter, but maybe sluggish.
sluggish or,
You
yeah.
know, anything. You know, maybe you're even could do it with your skin. It could be anything. You
Well,
know what I mean? Like,
I can say like I'm trying to figure that out because there's some days where I try to be healthy,
yeah.
but I'm like,
It's your blood type.
why the
It's
hell
your
do I
blood
still
type.
feel sluggish?
Trust me.
Like
okay.
yesterday when we were at Six Flags, I'm walking around. I'm like, I'm drinking a bunch of water. I'm trying. We went to go eat, and I'm like, what's the fucking healthiest meal here? I'm like, raviolis and cheese, because I'm not trying to sit here and eat a fucking cheeseburger with grease.
Well,
I'm not trying to.
if
eat
you're
fucking-
walking around all day, you're gonna work it off, I would
Yeah.
think. But I mean,
but I
it's-
mean,
yeah.
it sucks.
You don't want to be all full either with a big old, hamburger in your stomach,
Yeah.
and you're gonna get on a ride right after.
Well, that's why a lot of people, they eat whatever, but they work out every day, so they're not really doing anything. They're
Right.
just keeping the maintaining the same thing.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
like, hey,
How do I go that extra
Yeah.
step to get?
once if you're in a routine where you're like moving around, and not like fully exercise, but exercising, you can
Yeah.
eat whatever you want.
Yeah.
But if you start sitting and not doing
Right.
anything, that's the problem.
Yeah, my problem is like eating after like 6. You
Me
know,
too.
you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
it's always, but I don't eat during the day either. Like I'll have my first meal at maybe lunchtime. 11:30, and it'll be small.
Yeah.
But then I won't eat till maybe 9 o'clock at night, and then that's the big meal, and then it's time to go to bed. And you're like, well, that's the problem
Yeah.
right there for sure.
Yeah, I go through phases where I'll eat the same shit for like 2 weeks straight.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm only eating chicken parm because I'm fucking, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm fucking eating chicken fried rice now because you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just go through the, you know,
You go through
Yeah.
the process.
yeah.
Right.
It's like me. Like I go to work. I work a state job. What the fuck is related to a state job? Hey, I'm gonna go to 7-Eleven because that's
Yeah.
the closest thing
Yeah.
to a freeway.
And you're on the road,
And it's
everything.
just
Yeah.
convenient and it's just
Yeah.
your routine. Like,
And I'm gonna get like a little fucking. All right, let me get this taquitos or this and that. But then,
Yeah.
even then, you're just like. Sometimes you walk in, you're like, oh, let me get some pistachios just to like fill something into my
Yeah.
body or something, because I don't want to fucking eat something heavy.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You could always go with pistachios are good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying that as an example because
Right.
you sit there and you try to look for the healthiest option, and even the healthiest option.
but there's
is
no
fucked
such
up.
thing as healthy anymore, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Not in these states.
Not in the,
Everything-
definitely not yet.
You know, because
Yeah.
everything's got preservatives. You
Yeah.
know, bread lasts I don't know how long
Yeah.
nowadays. I'm like, are you
There's
kidding?
fucking 19 ingredients and fucking sugar or some shit they said.
Yeah.
Some bullshit.
It's like, what the heck? Yeah, dude. It's like, nah, dude. That's why I want it. Like, if you said Italy, right? Their food's probably got no preservatives. Probably like the best tasting
Yeah.
food out there, man.
Well, dude, when I lived in Mexico,
Uh-huh.
the produce was fucking 10 times fresher and fucking quarter the
Right.
price. And I'm sitting there going, this is fucking ridiculous.
I
This is amazing. Like, I'm eating like a fucking king here.
Right.
Dude, every time I go to my grandpa's ranch, same shit.
Yeah,
We go
fresh
there.
food.
The cow that you're eating was
just
butchered
butchered
that morning.
Yeah.
And it's not they butchered 10 cows.
Yeah.
It was they just butcher 1 cow for supply and demand.
Right.
Yeah.
And then a lot of places, if you're like in a small place, like they'll kill it for like the whole block too.
Yeah.
Like the whole village or whatever, you know.
Well,
like,
no, that's exactly what it was. Cause we live in a ranch about maybe like 500 people.
Right.
Yeah.
That cow.
Yeah.
Will feed the whole ranch.
Right.
Yeah.
2 cows is fucking
Fucking
a feast.
party.
Yeah, dude. Because even now, like if I've used to grow my own tomatoes, you know, and you get the tomatoes from the store. They're shaped like ovals.
Yeah.
The same damn seed out of there. You plant them in your house. They come out round like you would think they're supposed to. Now I'm over here thinking, why did theirs come out different than what are they doing, bro? Like, come on.
It's scary, man.
It doesn't seem natural.
Yeah.
Like if it grew natural at my house this way, why are you serving me the ones that are like this? Are you all confining them in little areas? What's going on here?
It's just fucking crazy world.
Yeah.
I think if you own a house and you have property,
I could have a
you should own you should
I could
just
farm
grow a natural
back here.
garden.
You can't.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
It's hard, but it's like
I think, and then the
Stop being- I would just
chemtrails
say-
and everything.
Yeah.
I would just tell people stop being lazy.
No, but it's hard because the fucking
the soil
is not even, and it's it's illegal to get 100% organic seeds.
No way.
Yeah, get 100% any fruit or vegetable. See if you can get an organic seed. Can't get it.
No
Wow.
way.
All the seeds are from fucking Heinz or what is that, Monsanto or whatever.
Yeah.
There's no. It's illegal to have 100% organic seeds in the United States.
Wow. That's amazing.
Time to go to the black market.
But again, how the fuck are you gonna know what an organic seed
I
is?
know. Exactly.
I don't.
I don't either.
I can't tell the difference.
could
Can you tell the
package-
difference from
I
farm
could put it on
salmon
the package and say it is.
wild salmon? Real talk.
No,
Right, no.
I can't
no,
either.
no, no,
But
no.
I don't eat salmon. But again, it's like
It's supposed to be
at the,
wild.
at, the,
caught,
at the end of the day, they feed me that it's supposed to look this color,
yeah,
and then they send me something that says organic and it looks the same color. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's not.
is it or is it? Until you learn to go out there and you catch your own salmon,
Yeah.
and if you can pull a salmon out the ocean and be like, why the fuck does
That's
this?
But
right.
half of those are fucking. They're blending. They're throwing the fucking modified in, so they're half breeding and all this shit. It's look.
Yeah.
No matter what, I don't think anything that we can find is healthy to eat.
Oh, I know.
Everything is. That's why you just gotta.
Yeah.
I mean, look.
Yeah.
I grew up eating fucking what? McDonald's my whole life.
Right.
Pizza, eating shit, eating fucking candies, everything.
Yeah.
I'm fucking still here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
You drink the tap water as well?
Fuck yeah.
See? Yeah. As a kid, yeah.
The
Nowadays,
best,
no
the best
more.
part was drinking out of the hose.
Yeah.
But don't forget, but
I
New
think
York
New
water
York
was
had, yeah,
definitely better
New York,
water than
I
you
heard,
guys.
has good water.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're like wells, right?
My fucking foot just fell asleep.
All
Getting
right.
old.
All right. How much time are we done?
No, I mean, I'm not worried about that. I'm just-
Can we get a restroom break or
Yeah, well, I think we're almost done here. If you want to go?
really quick?
Go
Yeah.
for it.
You need a little pee break?
Are
It's okay.
we gonna pause it or keep going?
It's up to you guys. What do you want to do? You want
I
to take a
don't
break?
care.
Let's take a break.
All right. Well,
We'll be right back, everybody.
Yes, sir.
And we're back, everybody.
Back in action.
Back in action. I want to kind of stay on this little, conspiracy theory because
Oh,
I
God.
believe.
I get so much shit for this.
Hopefully
You know
they
that,
don't give
just to
us-
let you know.
Okay, well, hopefully they don't give us too much today.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. But I'm one of the people that also believes the damn Earth is flat.
Do you really?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Because I'm just saying, like, I don't know why, but something tells me that. What?
Look.
Can I tell you my theory
Yeah,
for one?
please.
Because I try to say this to another guy that believes it's flat Earth, right? So I'm like, but when I sent out the message, it was to the Be Real show. They didn't read it right, because he shortened it up so he could just tell. I'm like, he didn't read it word for word like he was supposed to. So my theory is like, if the Earth is round and you're in a plane and you're traveling around the world, wouldn't you have to eventually start dipping your nose
Yeah.
because of the curvature, right? But no, everybody says no. It's just no. Come on now, you would fly into outer space eventually, right? Supposedly, that's just what I think.
Can I answer to that? so I'm gonna answer that. You gotta think of it. they have gyroscopes, which is
Right.
that
That
whole
keeps
round
them
thing.
level?
It keeps you leveled. So it's like a circle thing in the plane.
Right. That.
It's like a ball, and it rolls around and tells you when you're level. So when you're coming up, it goes like you're not leveled.
Okay.
And then when you level out, it comes back and you're just coming back
But
to Earth's
would you
curvature.
Okay, but listen. At the end of the day,
Right.
they said to us
Right.
that the Earth is 25,000 miles in circumference.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't make that fucking number up.
Right.
I don't know anything about that shit. Okay, but with that, regardless, at some point, you're gonna have to go upside down.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay? It's fucking bullshit. I mean, to me, okay? Like, again, I'm not a
Right.
scientist, so
Right.
I don't know if it is or
just
isn't.
our opinion,
I'm not
everybody.
saying, like, but, I mean, you really think that we're just fucking spinning 1,000 miles
Right.
around the fucking universe, and yet we haven't been hit by anything yet in a while, but yet the dinosaurs were fucking taken out from it, and
Yeah.
this, that, and the third one. Look,
I love it.
I honestly think that, hypothetically, okay, if they say if you dig a hole, you go to China, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So let's just say we
Right.
dug a hole and we went through. So you're telling me that because of gravity, right?
Right.
If I jump through this hole and come out here, I'm just gonna whoop,
Yeah.
land on my feet.
Well, I mean,
Come on, tell me,
Rounder? They do it in the cartoons. Yeah.
Rounder, tell me, Rounder.
I mean, I'm saying like you're gonna come in before you even get to the whoop. You're gonna hit
Yeah.
the Earth's mantle, right?
Well,
You're
Okay,
gonna
how do you know? First of all, you don't know that because what's the farthest we've ever dug? Do you know?
We don't.
I did a little research.
Okay.
I'm not gonna answer the question because I don't know.
Okay, then you should shut the fuck up. No, I'm joking. All I know is that Russians
Yeah.
are the ones who dug the deepest, and supposedly they've only gotten 11 miles in.
Fuck.
Wow.
Okay, so
11.
again, that's why
not
I
very far.
question this. When I was in school, first thing I already thought, well, yeah, there's a core in the middle of the Earth, and blah blah.
Yeah.
Who knows this? Oh, they took pictures. What fucking camera is telling me that you can see that? Because if that's the case,
Yeah.
then why are we still seeing? And again, then if we want to talk about fucking conspiracies, let's talk about UFOs right now.
Right. Right.
Because right now-
yeah, I love UFOs.
But okay,
Okay.
so you're telling me that they have pictures of all that shit,
I know.
but yet we still can't have normal pictures. We have grainy pictures and all
I
this
know.
bullshit.
UFOs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I can't.
'Cause that's
I
all
can't
bullshit.
stand that fact that every UFO thing I see, the person has the worst camera you could possibly
Yeah.
think of.
And-
in
and-
today's day.
And look, you want to go over wild shit. The reason why I believe, I just don't think, I don't know if the Earth is flat or not, to be honest. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's round. I
Right.
don't think we're on a fucking ball.
Right.
And I definitely don't think that we're moving. I honestly think, in my opinion, that everything revolves around us.
Yeah.
The
Right.
fucking sun and the moon revolve around fucking us.
Okay.
The stars and all that shit. If we're spinning,
Yeah.
it would be fucking different. We definitely have to hit a different fucking
Right.
Something
atmosphere or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Because why is the North Star always in the same spot if we're flipping
Okay.
around?
And then when I did go a little crazy and try to like do my own little bullshit research,
Right.
they said that we can't go can't go a certain point
Nope.
past Antarctica.
Never. No. There's
So
nobody's
to
allowed.
me, that's when all this fucking alien shit started making sense because I used to watch Ancient Aliens all the time.
Yeah.
Big into it. Then I'm like, wait a minute. Getting all this crazy shit. I'm like, well, maybe the aliens aren't coming from outer space. Maybe they're coming from
Antarctica.
Antarctica or past Antarctica. Because
Yeah. Maybe they're
Look,
just.
you're
Maybe
telling
there's
me-
probably a whole nother
yeah.
world over there. Not a world.
And then
but
like the whole thing with like the pyramids and all this stuff. Like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, if it was like supposedly like things are hitting the Earth and things have to reset,
Yeah.
then maybe. But no one really knows how those pyramids were built. And
Yeah.
again, they're even saying that everyone who's ever been there, all the Egyptians, they just came there and took it over.
Yeah.
So, again, before 5 years ago, I'd be like, fucking aliens came down and they definitely fucking did this. But now, you're telling me that our government
Right.
The Congress is sitting down and saying, "Hey,
Yep.
we have fucking UFOs. We got like 12 UFOs,
And were they?
and we got some bodies. But
Right,
you know
right,
what?
right,
We're
right.
not going to tell you that. We
Right.
can't. But we're
Did you
telling
find
you.
biologics on the craft? We did find biologics.
Yeah. So that's like me saying, "Yo, I'm coming into here. Like, yo, I got a gun.
Yeah.
Give me all your money."
Yeah.
But
I got a gun.
I don't see it.
You don't know if I got it.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Well, the biggest thing for me is the one thing I say. It's theory, because
Right.
Theories.
is not right. A theory is not anything until it's proven. It's just an idea. So I always go, whenever I talk to people, well, this is the theory of this.
Yeah.
This is the theory of that. But people think when I say theory and I talk about them about the idea, it's like, it's logical. I'm like, no, it's just an idea
Right.
of what is possible.
Yeah,
it's
but-
not me saying logic, facts, or anything. I'm like, this is a theory.
But still, when you like, I've never in my life, the most things, even talking about fucking genders and stuff like that, I've never gotten people being more negative or more fucking pissed off talking
really?
about flat Earth. And I'm like, first of all, I'm like, number one, like, you're so fucking stupid, Vinny. And I'm like, whoa, are you a fucking scientist? Because I'm not a scientist.
Yeah.
But all I know is that almost everything that I've been taught in school is
Right.
irrelevant.
Right. That's true.
I'm supposed to know how to fucking write a check, balance my fucking bank. Do I know how to do that? No. Did they
No.
teach me that?
No.
They teach me about fucking history about what they wanted to teach me
right.
because those
Columbus.
people took over that. So
Yeah,
it's only coming from their perspective.
It's what they say. Whoever conquered and won that day is
yeah.
the one who writes history.
So, I mean, I'm listening to all that. And then another thing, and this is going to maybe start a whole nother thing, is the whole conspiracy thing and the whole reason why I think we're all been lied to from day one is how the fuck are you going to tell me that where I grew up, me and you, and this and that fucking Jesus is white, that fucking
yeah.
Santa Claus is white. Listen, that when I step back and I'm like, yo, I got friends that are not white.
Yeah.
You know, but like, think about this,
Right,
okay?
right, right.
I'm thinking 16 years old. Wait, my friends are fucking black and this and that, and why are we promoting a white Santa Claus?
Right.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Who decided that?
Okay?
Well,
Then I started going a little bit further. Then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm a fucking American, but yet I live in New York and I got to pick a team. Do I like the Yankees or do I like the Mets? I'm already getting put against my own fucking people.
Right.
For
right.
what?
Right.
Why am I fucking battling someone? You got an LA hat on. I got a fucking Yankee hat on. You're fucked up.
Yeah.
Like you're a dick. It's like
Uh,
it's like you can't even talk anymore
Yeah,
about
so
certain things.
Lakers and Clippers.
No, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What I'm trying to say is
Yeah.
that like if people are afraid to even talk. It's like I can't talk. Oh, you like Trump? Oh, you're a white supremacist. I can't talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like wait a minute. Oh, you like you're flat Earth. You're so flat. It's like dude,
Yeah.
let's talk about it. I'll tell you why I think,
Yeah.
and you might think I'm full of shit, but cool. We
Yeah.
can still be friends. We still skate.
exactly.
And then what's the hard part of having a friendly disagreement
right.
and being like, hey, I believe in this, I believe in this. Well, maybe we debate a little bit,
Uh-huh.
but at the end of the day, what's harder being like, well, fuck, you're my friend, you believe in this, I believe in this,
Yeah.
but are we still friends?
Yeah.
Cool, we're friends.
Yeah, just get on
This
that.
is what I believe in. This
Yeah,
is what
but
you
people
believe in.
aren't like that though. That's the problem.
There's a time where like I went to the Laker parade back in like when the Lakers won the finals. It was like probably 2010. And dude, I was at the LA rocking a Anaheim's hat, like Angels Anaheim. And then dude, like people are throwing stuff at me now. Like,
Yeah.
dude, what's going on? I'm just rocking the hat because I like it. And I'm not going with no sports team. And I told my friend about like,
Nah.
dude, these people keep bothering me. What's going on? He's like, dude, it's because you're rocking an Angels hat.
Listen.
And I'm like, dude.
When I went to school in Boston, when I'm telling you, I couldn't wear a Yankees hat in Boston.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. Or I would get fucked up.
Right.
And I'm talking not like,
Yeah.
hey, get hit with maybe a rock. I'm talking
No.
like, dude, I've seen with my own eyes people get beat the fuck out of for wearing Yankee hats near Boston stadiums.
Wow.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, it's just the way it's just the way we
Yeah.
as a society are going. It's so
Right.
fucking sad and depressing. Like even at work, I got into an argument with this girl. She's like, Trump's racist. I was like, well, how is he racist toward, like, break it down to me, because this whole year, my whole life, Biden is the only president that has affected my life because he made it mandatory for vaccines.
Right.
Okay? Because I don't know if you guys paid attention, but just before Trump was elected, Biden and the vice president said, yo, if he comes out with this vaccine, I'm not taking it. There's videos of them saying that. The day they got in office, mandatory vaccines, you got to take it. You're going to lose your job. They're sitting there telling you you're a fucking loser. If you don't get the vax, you're the fucking problem.
I remember those days.
And it's like now, all
it's irrelevant now.
Now it's irrelevant now,
Right.
but they don't want to admit all that shit. So now it's like, oh, wait, what happened? I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
But meanwhile, you fucking, I couldn't go see my mom who was fucking dying.
Yeah.
I couldn't bury this person. I couldn't see this because of a fucking, because of that president.
Right.
So when I said to the girl, I said, well, how is Trump racist? He's just racist. And I'm like, okay. And then I got in trouble for mentioning that at work. Because I said, how is he racist to you? I'm not saying he is or isn't, but I just like to know, how is he racist? And how does he affect your life?
That's so crazy.
How did he ruin...
Politics do that to people, right?
It's like you can't even...
Well, it's like me at work. Like right now, I became a lead. And I'm just like, fuck, I have to watch everything I say because as a one position down, which was an operator too, I could easily talk shit to my homies and we'd be bullshitting.
No, not no more.
Now as a lead, I'm like, fuck, I want to tell you off because you're acting like a jackass, but now I have to find the correct professional way to say it to you because you can accept the moment. The moment I offend you, it's like, well, he's someone leader in power. I can't take that from him, so let's get him fired.
Yeah, no, listen,
it happens.
It's like, yo, I can't talk about. First of all, anybody's gender is nobody's fucking business. The only reason I should ask your gender is if I'm trying to fuck you. Real talk.
Yeah.
Like, hey, listen, I like you.
Yeah. What's going on?
What's going on? Because I want to fuck.
Going on?
That's the only reason why a gender should be brought up.
Right.
I should, like, look, I don't support a man and woman making out in public.
Yeah.
I don't support that. And I definitely don't support two guys making out or two women.
Exactly.
All that is behind closed doors. That's your personal thing.
Right.
Just like me and you can't fucking argue about what tastes better, fried chicken or grilled chicken.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a fucking... So don't sit here and then like, oh, he's... Like, no. You know what? I am fully against all that shit.
Yeah.
Okay?
Same
I am
for
like, I don't want any... I have a son. My son is fucking 5 years old.
Yep.
There's no way in hell he should even be thinking or even talking about that. He wants to dress up as a girl. Fine, cool. Kids do that. It lasts for a couple days, but it doesn't mean like, oh, okay, now he's trying to be a girl. No. Kids fucking play with girl toys. I played with a couple girl toys when I was younger, but doesn't mean I'm fucking...
Dude, I remember
but it's like, now it's like, they do this and I'm like, yo, it's not appropriate. It's not appropriate for my son to watch a cartoon with a fucking trans person or someone who doesn't know how to identify or
they're forcing it on him now.
It doesn't matter. None of that shit should be in any fucking cartoon or any kind of children's thing.
Right.
Because a kid their imagination is unbeknown. That gay, if they want to dress as a woman or a boy, that's fine because they're growing up and you can't sit here and be like, okay, that's good now. Just because you tried to skateboard once doesn't mean you're a fucking skateboarder.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like the way
just because you tried something once,
and
doesn't
it's
mean
like,
you're that.
And then you can't say that. Yeah, you know what? I could say I'm fully against that shit. I don't give a fuck because my son, when he's at the age of when his dick is starting to work and he wants to fucking experiment, that's on. Sorry, that's on him. You could let it all out. I'm sorry, but that's on him.
Yeah.
You know, sorry guys.
No.
It's all good.
But it's like, see, again, it's like, oh, we can't talk about certain things because
because of YouTube.
Because of YouTube, because words offend me now. I was distraught because he said, it's like, shut the fuck up, man.
I just had this conversation with the homie. I was like, what happened to our freedom of speech?
Exactly. Why can't I say I don't like fucking so and so?
Does the U.S. Constitution not tell me that I'm allowed to express my thoughts? And then at the end of the day, you just tell people, well, if you don't like what I'm talking about, we don't have to hang out. Yeah. We don't have to talk.
Look, I'm against a lot of things and I'm for a lot of things, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna go out of my way to make sure that you have to or
believe in it.
Yeah, or this is the best word. You need to. This is the shit. Drink it, motherfucker. This is it. Everything you're drinking is shit. Like no.
Like for example, the Looney Tunes. What's his name?
Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, they eliminated him because
they canceled
him because sexual harassment. But back in the day, we didn't really see it like that.
We thought it was comedy back in the day when it was Pepe Le Pew or Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, but nowadays,
or like it was funny. Like to me, I was sorry to be like going out of the spot, but I was like, look, this new generation fucked up so many things because my generation, we were like getting over all the racism and bullshit. Now it's all back up.
Right.
Now it's back to where it used to be.
Right.
Because I remember, like, it was like, yeah, even, my grandma's mad racist, though. She's fucking old Italian lady, whatever. Ha, it's funny. We know she's a racist. She's gonna die soon. It's all fucking doesn't matter.
It's over soon.
It's over soon. She's got, what,
Right.
another couple weeks and
Yeah.
fucking next.
Right.
It was fine. You know what I mean? Because we
Right.
knew, like, that was wrong.
Right.
And that generation was, now it's like,
Right.
all of a sudden, everybody's a bitch now. Everybody, oh, don't say this, or it hurts my feelings, or you can't do this, you can't. Shut the fuck up, man.
Well,
Like, be a fucking man, go to work, don't worry about what he or she said. Like,
right.
for instance, we
Worry
got
about
into a
yourself.
beef at work, so,
I would
For
say
instance-
just worry about yourself.
well, look, for instance, they say, like, yo, well, why is Johnny making $1.75 more than me? Well, number one, it's none of your fucking business.
Right.
And number two, you sat down, same as Johnny did when you got the job,
Right.
and you were the one who decided your paycheck. You said, okay, or you didn't. Hey,
Yeah.
you know what? I really do love this job, but you know what? I'd be able to do it for another 50 cents more.
Or her heart is.
But you didn't do it. But yet you're sitting here complaining because Johnny's making $1 more, but you didn't do shit.
Right.
And you didn't ask for shit.
Right.
But yet you're sitting here causing a whole fucking thing because
you want to be equal.
you want to be equal, but yet you don't know how to be
Your
equal
Oh,
because
your
you're fucking bitch made.
participation.
Or how
trophy.
hard is it to break out of your comfort zone and just be like, hey, maybe let me walk in and be like, hey, I'm this skilled now because you brought me in at this pay. Now I've learned this job and I've become so good at it. Let me get a little bit of a bump up. And if not,
Yeah.
what do? You go and you find another job.
Yeah, but see, what they do is they'll go on social media and complain instead of going to the boss and say, hey, look, man, I've been doing a good fucking job.
Yeah.
I think I've been overworking, doing more work than these guys.
Right.
What's up with getting a thing? Instead of
Yeah.
being like, I'm working better and complaining to the whole fucking thing. It's
The whole world.
It's the whole. It's so fucked up. That's why I look at people and I'm like, yo, you need to get punched in your face.
Right.
Straight up. It's
Oh,
just, and
yeah.
that, like my son the other day, he came home like, Dad, this kid punches harder than me. And I'm like, good. You need to get your fucking ass kicked.
So-
As much as I don't want it,
Right.
you need it.
What?
Right.
Unfortunately, because you
Everybody's
have to
gotta-
understand. Like that's why I'm
Where
like,
you're at
yo.
in the chain.
And just like you said, everyone gets a trophy. Like, no, you lost.
Yeah.
You're a fucking loser today.
Yeah.
Man up and practice and try
And then
again.
and try to get that.
And if you
trophy.
lose again, it's okay because you could try again.
Like
But
skateboarding.
yeah.
Well, I was in a
Sorry to
situ-
fucking.
Nah, it's all
but
good.
I was just in a situation. I was just in a situation where I was like, I had two employees fighting, or not even fighting. They were face to face, and I broke in between them. And they're just barking at each other, right? And I got to a point where I just lost my cool, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm tired of it. And I was this close to saying, you know what? We both want to fight, both of you. Let's fight me each, and then we'll handle this shit.
Yeah.
But then I was like, you know what? I'm management. I gotta keep it cool. So I was like, fuck this shit. I'm fucking tired of you guys this shit. And that was it.
Yeah,
And I left it
because-
at that, and I was like, just walk away. Stop being a bitch.
Because we're this the way we're living, we're all pussies.
Yeah, it's going
Everybody,
that way.
everyone's so quick to pull out the phone. And
So
everybody,
everybody watching out there, don't be complaining out there. Just worry about yourself,
yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
Yeah. You
It's a
know?
cold world. It's gonna get. Listen,
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, with all this politics stuff, regardless of what party you like, I think that no matter who wins, the other party's gonna claim that they were robbed or that it was cheated. No matter who wins.
Right.
Yeah.
No matter who wins.
Right.
And it's gonna cause a big problem. That's why.
Someone always wants to be the victim.
Well,
Right.
I honestly think that the reason COVID happened was for them to change our money over to digital.
Mm.
I really honestly think that this whole thing was planned for that.
Yeah.
I really do. Because I've heard so many stories from older conspiracy people like, yeah, the money's going to change. It's going to be a mirror, or it's going to be U.S., Mexico, and Canada.
Yeah.
Because there's another conspiracy, I don't know if you know about this one, that Mexico is almost up. Did you know about that?
Mm-mm.
So supposedly, I don't know. I mean, again, this is just me hearing bits and pieces, so I could be totally wrong.
Yeah.
But I heard that, like, because we're, United States is a fucking corporation.
Mhm.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
So supposedly we signed like 100-year deal with Mexico and Canada. And it's almost up. So they're going to be fully free.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's what I
Right.
heard. That's why I heard, like, before, like, this is like a couple years before COVID, everyone, a couple my conspiracy people that we were talking, they were like, yo, they're really trying to, Mexico is about to be free, and they're going to put the American, Euro, not the Canada, Mexico, and American dollar together.
Okay. Wow.
But then now this happened, and now I'm like, I mean, think about it. I mean, there's still spots. And you know it is illegal for stores to not accept cash? Did you know that?
Yeah.
So even right now, and no disrespect, I'm sorry, I'm putting you on blast, Prime Pizza.
Right.
But Prime Pizza on Fairfax, they are still cashless, and it's against the law.
Right. I've been in a few places that,
and it's like,
then they only have a cash app. You're like, you're walking into a building, you're like, wait,
or
what?
the best is the other day, I fucking walk into Bank of America because I'm having problems, and they're like, yo, call the number. I'm in your fucking. What do you mean, call the fucking number?
I'm in the building.
I'm in the fucking building. I want to sit down with one of the assholes I'm gonna call right now. What the fuck is going on?
That's because you got to call another country.
And then again, and here's another rave with this shit with the Uber Eats. I don't tip anymore. Because the last couple times I tipped in advance before my shit got here, 3 times half my order didn't come.
Wow.
And then or it comes dumb late. So now that I don't tip again, fucking shit comes extra late. Now it's missing shit, and now I'm like, yo.
I agree with you on that because
why am I gonna tip you before you even get to my house?
No, I agree with you because I've ordered from DoorDash, and they tell me put a tip in. I'm like, no, because I've had drivers. They'll pick up my food, and then I watch them take off on a lollygag hour trip.
Yeah, stop at their friends or stop somewhere like stop at the weed spot or something. It's like
I've even had drivers who take my food, don't show up.
Damn.
And I have to sit there now. I have to call fucking DoorDash or whoop-de-whoop fucking service and be like, I never got my food.
Yeah. That sucks, dude. Yeah, I don't use none of those apps, man. I go get the food myself.
Dude, it just happened to me recently because I order Uber Eats sometimes when I'm drinking on my pad and I want to grub, But
oh yeah.
The other day I ordered a burrito nachos. Only got my nachos. My burrito wasn't there,
dude.
And I was already late, so I was like, dude, I just let it go.
And then you're even more pissed because now you don't have your food, and now it's gonna take maybe a day or two to get your even money back. But that's not even the point. You want the fucking food.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, I ordered this. Dude, I ordered from Dunkin' Donuts the other day. And I ordered the 12-pack of K-Cups for the thing. Fucking didn't come. That's all I fucking wanted. And I'm like, yo. And then the person's looking at me, and I told him look, I'll even show you. On my thing, I write on, I'll show you.
And it's crazy. You'll message them and be like.
Well, my notes say, listen, I don't tip until I get my food now. So no disrespect, but that's what I put on my thing.
You put that as a note?
Yeah, wherever the fucking, I don't know where it is, but when you order the food,
I'll order, like when I ordered, there's this place by my house called Happy Walk off of Fairway. I'll be like, I'll put in the notes right when I order, I don't want fried rice. What happens every time when I get my plate? Fried rice is in there.
Probably double it up for you, huh?
Like they do it on purpose or something.
Yeah, no, I went to, Frisco's?
Yeah.
I go to Frisco's. I say, listen, plain fucking cheeseburger. I just want lettuce and tomato, please. My son just wants plain. Looking at it because I have to, as soon as I get my burger, the fucking sauce is all over it. And I'm like, I just took the sauce, wiped it. I didn't throw it on the fucking, but I didn't clean up anything. Not to be rude, but I'm like, yo, man.
Why didn't you listen?
It's like, bitch, I fucking said it's simple. It's not like rocket science.
Yes.
And then, tip, I'm not tipping until I get the service. Mm-hmm. You rang up the food. Why the fuck am I gonna tip you?
Right.
And then you're looking at me like, sir, can you fill that out? I'm like, yeah, no tip.
No tip.
That's your job. I don't get fucking tipped.
So I've gone to a few restaurants where I've had fucking beyond great service, and I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna tip you more than what you deserve
100%.
because you actually sat there, you listened to me, you gave me the greatest service ever. Not even that, you even attended me while I'm chilling there. I'm like, my water's empty. Before I even had to ask, they were like, "You need more water."
Oh yeah. Dude,
at that point, you're just like,
oh yeah. I tip above and beyond. When anyone goes a little bit above for me, I go triple. And not only that gets me psyched to start doing weirdo shit a lot of times, and it came back. It's so crazy because it came back to us twice.
Okay.
3 times, me and my wife and kid randomly paid for people's food at IHOP.
Okay.
Without them knowing, without trying to be like, they didn't even, you know, we already laughed, not like, oh, they paid for your shit.
Right.
And we were eating randomly, and all of a sudden they're like, yo, your food's free. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, this guy paid for it. I'm like, where? Like, oh, he left. And I'm like, it came back.
Right.
Because the waiter was so cool to me, and I was like, yo, I look over, and I'm like, I see a family eating, and I'm like, they could be millionaires or not. Don't matter.
Yeah.
But fuck it. You know what? I want to pay for their meal. And let's, you know, hopefully it comes back. If not, but it came back twice to us.
Wow.
And I'm like,
that's what it's all about.
You know what I mean? It's just.
So something just happened at a bar. I went to a brewery to watch my buddy play his his blues band, right? And some dude's all like, "Hey, someone just paid $100 and something for beers," and I was like, "Well, can I add on to it?" And I was like, "They're like, yeah, how much do you want to add?" I was like, "Fuck it, throw an extra $50 on top of it, and then I'm gonna pay for my beer." But yeah, just throw an extra $50 on top of it, and I just left it at that.
Yeah.
I didn't expect shit from it.
Yeah, because you know, listen, there's nothing better when stuff comes back, and when you can help somebody, regardless if it's anything.
Right.
When you see that, it's just so good because it is like a good cancer. Because you know, when something good happens to you, and you could, you know, like I said, I'm not the richest fucking guy in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, IHOP's expensive. I thought it was gonna be a lot cheaper. Like, but IHOP, all these restaurants, everything's expensive.
Right.
Like, and I don't drink anymore, so like, I go to a restaurant, a regular restaurant now. Like, when I'm talking regular, I'm talking above Olive Garden, all that.
Right.
Dude, you're spending $200.
Right.
And I'm not even drinking.
Right.
So I go to fucking IHOP. I go to Olive Garden. Me, my wife, and my 5-year-old. That's fucking $60.
Yeah.
That should be like 30.
Yeah.
Paying $5. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, when we're not even drinking.
Yeah.
We're not ordering desserts.
Right.
We're just ordering fucking
the
appetizer and the meal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
We actually just I think, what was it, Thursday we did that? We went to go skate, Baldwin Park skate park. We were hanging out with the homie, and I even told him, I was like, you know what? I'll cover my food and the drinks for you guys. And it was cool because we all split it. But I was like, damn, shit's expensive now.
Dude, all the, like, nothing's cheap. First of all, not to try to break my age, but when I was young, I remember getting a slice of pizza and a drink for fucking 75 cents.
Dang.
No, I'm lying. The pizza was 75 cents, and the cup was like 25 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
50, you know what I mean?
So
like,
you're paying like almost $1.
for like literally, I could
Fuck.
go to the pizza spot with $5 and spend the whole entire day there because they had 2 video games.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quarters for the machine.
Now, I remember I was living in Mexico because Mexico shit is cheap.
Right.
But then when I flew out here to go to a trade show, I went to Sabaros.
Yeah.
It was $7 for a fucking slice of pizza and a drink.
Yeah.
I was like, "Fucking, are you kidding me?"
Jeez.
Dude,
yeah.
A pizza should be no more than $2, $3 if you're fucking on heroin for a slice of pizza.
Dude, I just found a pizza spot in Orange County. You walk in there for $4.50, you get a slice of pepperoni pizza. And I'm like, that's the cheapest slice.
But your pizza out here is fucking trash.
Yeah, it is trash,
Regardless.
but for being a big ass piece, slice, I'm like, that's the closest you can get to a good slice of pizza for $4.50. And then I'm talking about, it's like an NY style, like it's a big ass piece.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know anywhere else you can get a pizza, and it's the best pizza I've ate in Cali.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. It's crazy how much fucking food.
No, I know how
Cost.
expensive it is nowadays. Wow, man, we went on a banter.
I know.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
man. We went way off topic.
I love it.
We
I
went
love
way
it.
out.
I love it.
Everybody's like, what happened to skateboards?
I know. Sorry.
I love it.
No, it's all good.
It's the best part. This is how you get to know a skateboarder, and now we are.
Yeah.
We all have our own
Hey,
thoughts.
I asked for it. I wanted to hear the,
That's right.
you
Get to know
know.
the skater on and off the skateboard.
That's right. Well, before we get out of here, I know I want to ask about the Barracks because I did show these guys the 40 for 40.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
That
fun
shit
to
was
watch.
great, dude.
Shout out to Steve Barrer. Thank you, Steve.
Yes.
Dude, we saw that, and I was like, when he showed us that, I was like, I thought you were a younger cat.
Yeah.
You hear him?
Then I saw that, and I was like, oh, dude, he's an older cat. I was like, He still rips.
Oh yeah. Well, when's the last time you skated the Barracks?
Not too long ago.
Not too long ago.
I did a couple slappies and
Right,
a little
right.
like I didn't
Nothing
even
too
ollie
crazy.
like the 3-step or 4-step.
No. I mean, come on now. At least you get to go there and have fun, man.
Yeah, well, they're doing the Battle of the Barracks now, so it's
Yeah.
like good to see who's
Yeah.
They film that a week before, right?
Yeah.
Like before they drop it,
Yeah.
because it's harder to get them in for scheduling. and
Scheduling
all
last
tours.
minute, editing is crazy.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So they got a big plate.
Yeah.
But
For
you're
ev-
there. You're there in every game, or
No,
no?
shit.
Oh, okay.
I have the schedule,
Yeah.
so I know who's playing this week and next week.
Yeah. That's
So I
cool.
might go here and there, but
That's awesome.
Okay. It's almost towards the end, right? It's almost gonna finish, or
I don't
No,
even
they're
know.
barely like still
There's barely
starting, bro.
still
They're barely
starting?
moving
Yeah,
on
no,
to the
because it's
next-
in like what
Okay.
December or January, right?
I
really?
think so. I think because right now they're giving out the golden tickets.
Yeah.
Mm.
They give it every game. There's a golden ticket. I've
Dude,
been
those are
is
so
that
fun
how
to
they're
go
doing
to.
it? Oh,
You've been
okay.
to some of them, right?
Yeah, I've been to the final. Like, was it 2 years ago or last year?
Yeah.
With Chris Cole or Jamie Griffin,
Okay.
Yeah.
My favorite one was when Cody won.
Cody Cepeda.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude,
that was
I
what,
watched him
Barracks
come.
3, 4?
He was dope, man. I watched him come from Maryland. Or, that's where he's from, I think. And then just come to the Barracks. Like it was dope. It was dope watching him. Like I watched his process, and I was like,
Right.
dude, that was sick. I love that guy. Cody's amazing.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, for anybody that hasn't watched that 40 for 40, man, go check it out, please, man. It's a fun video.
I'm still missing one trick.
Yeah.
I need to tray flip the 10 before I pass away on this earth.
I got a
Yeah,
question.
because also what's his name was there, right? Daniel Castillo was skating with you.
Oh yeah, I had the whole squad.
I seen Alfonso was there.
Danny Hamaguchi nollie tray flipped it.
Okay, that was him.
Fuck.
Nick Tucker switch inward heel
Right.
flipped it. He
Nick
had
Tucker.
it. Listen, I was trying to do I don't even know. I was trying to do a trick on the bank, and it took me more tries to do a fucking little bullshit. He switched inward heel flipped it. I think four times in a row.
Dang.
Fuck.
Like I fucked up, and he did it
Yeah.
like it was. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
That's another person. Nick
Yeah,
Tucker.
Nick Tucker.
He is so comfortable and so amazing on a skateboard.
Yeah.
He's another one that
Yeah.
And he's humble too, huh? He's
Yeah.
a
dude,
humble
mad
dude.
humble. Nice, one of the nicest guys I met. Dude,
That's right.
so sick.
I remember one time at Street League, we were like right there at the contest in the seats, and I guess he was sitting next to us, but him and his girl went to go get some food, and then there's other dudes that like try to take their seats, and he politely said like, hey, like you guys are in my seats, like it's me and my girl's seat, can you guys move, And they were like, no, and then like after that they're just like, they ended up moving at the end of the day. But
yeah,
they,
I was gonna say, like-
I would have walked over and smacked the shit
yeah,
out
we
of
were
him.
right there. Hey, man,
You would've
that's
told
Nick
me
Tucker.
not.
And why style?
Fuck him.
Oh
my
yeah, he's
God.
fucking Nick is dude,
Yeah.
so sick.
Yeah, he's killing it out there, man. Yeah, and shout out to that dude. That was a fun little part to watch right there. Yeah, yeah, dude, we're having a good time, dog. Good times.
I got a
You
question
got
with
a
the
question?
barracks.
Yeah.
How did you said you have the key to the barracks?
Yeah.
How did that come about? Like,
I met Steve Barra at Woodward Skate Camp
Mm-hmm.
in '91.
Right.
Been friends with them ever since.
Jeez.
Yeah.
and like he just like you asked for the key.
Yeah,
or
of
you
course.
Just, like,
Well, I started, and like sometimes I'll help out. Like I'll open it for people, like celebrities and stuff. That's like a bonus for me.
Right.
I think
right.
there was a
'Cause I
time
live-
where like
What?
sorry about that. There was a time where like we're doing an episode and I guess Skate Show hits. I guess you hit Skate Show up telling them like you're gonna open the barracks for Niger and like we
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to come skate it.
Yeah.
But we're doing the podcast.
Yeah, yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen,
I don't know if we're supposed to say it, but yeah, you're opening up for Niger to do something. But
Yeah.
yeah.
for him just to practice, get it in.
Yeah, that was cool.
I've been friends with Steve Barra forever,
Yeah,
and
that's cool.
and it's so crazy because all from skateboarding,
Right.
and like we didn't see each other for a couple years, meet it back up, and
It's right where you left off.
yep, and we're total polar opposites,
Right.
and so it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out,
Dude,
dude.
a story to the barracks. So a few years we had a buddy who went to prison for a while, got out, and he came up and invited me and Lisa one time. And this is before like the Barracks, like the new Barracks was cracking.
The old one?
No, the new one. It was the new one.
Okay.
But it still hadn't been hyped up as it was yet. And then that day, I was hyped because me and him got a trick back to back together. He kickflipped the 4-block, and right after he kickflipped it, I hard flipped it.
Nice.
Some at the Barracks.
Yeah, and we have the footage to that shit, and we're just like, it's literally he kickflips it, and you just see me right after he comes up. I drop my board, and then I hard flipped it, and I did it Muska style under the legs.
Sick.
So I was like, cool.
Oh, dude, you don't
16 or something.
You don't even understand, dude. We'd go to the Barracks from like 8:30, 9 p.m. Me and my girl would set up our turntables and have the crew, like, have our squad come and skate till like fucking 3, 4 in the morning.
Wow.
All the time. All the time. And the crazy shit, I'm going to say his name wrong too. So when I started doing the nights a while ago, this is like 2014, right? We were going to the Barracks hard at night, like every night. And Manny started coming.
Santiago?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he was like, hey, man, I'm not going to come, but can my friend come? And I'm like, man, who the fuck is your friend? Like, this is just people. This is the little homie squad that we're skating.
Right.
And it was Kelvin.
Kevin
Hoffner?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Damn.
I'm cool with him. I mean, I'm not like best friends with him, but
Right.
he would come to the Barracks. He was coming almost every night with us.
Damn.
And he was like, and then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, babe, is that the dude who's fucking coming to the Barracks with us all the time? Like super humble, very nice. And I'm like, she's like, yeah. I'm like, he's fucking winning every fucking contest now.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, because we let him skate with us. And like, that's why.
Of course.
You know what I mean? I gotta think of something.
Yeah, of course. That's why he's killing it, man. You opened it up for him. Dude, that guy's killing it out there, too. Man, contest skaters, they just
So
consistent.
that's a different breed.
Yeah, it's a different breed, man, out there.
Yeah.
Man.
I get on my skateboard, it's a fucking 50-50 crapshoot if something's going down.
Hell yeah. It's all good, man. So, before we get out of here, I always ask, like, a kind of a crazy question. If you could have been a pro for any other sport besides skateboarding, what would you have played?
Probably baseball. I mean, that's tough because I really love football. I was playing football. I was outside linebacker. I went to football.
Sick.
I got kicked out of football camp for skateboarding.
Let's go to that story.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I brought my skateboard to football camp.
Yeah.
And I love. You know what? I played college baseball.
Okay, college baseball?
Yeah. And my brother. Yeah. I just.
Your
Probably,
brother
I would have probably went farther in baseball because football, I was just too small.
Okay.
You know, but baseball, I was loving.
You said your brother played baseball.
Yeah, my brother played baseball.
And he said he played for the Dodgers?
He played a couple of games. Yeah, I mean, he
Sick.
played for the Dodgers. He was on what is that? AAA.
Okay, yeah.
And
yeah.
they'd send it. He'd
Right.
go up,
Right.
come back. You know, they kept doing
Right,
that back
right.
and forth.
Right.
But he played a couple of games.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Shout out to that.
yeah,
Yeah.
baseball.
Baseball? Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like baseball.
Baseball. Which team would you want to play for? Because I'm gonna put against you again, Mets or
Fucking Yankees, baby.
Yankees.
Fucking Yankees all day.
Hey, you're like my roommate. His whole family's from NY.
Yeah.
He grew up here on the West Coast, but he's all Yankees all day, baby.
Yeah.
Yankees.
Even
Yeah.
when they suck, no matter what.
Yeah. Pinstripes. You know?
That's right.
That's right.
I think that's what the Angels fans needs to learn. Even when they suck, support your team.
Yeah, man. You got it.
You got to, dude. Yeah.
Listen, you got to take both. If you only win,
Yeah.
then you don't know what winning really is until
Yeah.
you lose.
Right.
You gotta
Yeah.
do both. So it's fucking challenging.
Right.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
that's why I love doing the poker tournaments because it's so fucking challenging.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know.
Yeah. That's cool, man. That's cool. Shout out to that, man. You guys got any questions before we get out of here?
Yeah, I got 2 questions.
Oh shit.
It's about you were mentioning about Love Park. You say you ollie the stair set and you were competing against somebody to do it, or not competing, but you guys were doing it.
You're
at the
competing
same time?
against Robbie, right?
Well, no.
Oh.
It was they
What's up with that
said
story?
whoever ollies it would get money, you know.
Right.
So we all started trying it. Robbie Gangemi ollied in front of me, landed, and the board shot out. And then I went and ollied and landed and rolled,
Mm-hmm.
and then jumped off my board. And then Robbie was like, "Yo, basically I did it." And me and Rob would be fighting over that.
Was that like one of the first like?
Oh, well,
ollieing it or because
I was the first one. I was definitely the first one to ollie it on film.
On film.
100%.
Like from all the footage that's been out there.
Yeah, but Choppy, I think did it maybe a year before me without a camera, which is, I mean, 100%. I mean, me and Supa, we would go skating and look at the craziest gaps, pull the fucking car over, and skate it without a camera.
Without a camera.
So I mean, I never claimed that I was the first. A lot of magazines and all that shit claimed it, and then I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. As long as you know you didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I ollied it. That's all that matters to me. Like,
and it's documented.
And it's documented. And
right.
like, but I don't not sitting here like, yo, bro, that was the first one.
Exactly.
No,
like nowadays, people.
That's like me being like, I was the first one to do a kickflip.
No.
It's like, bro, fucking slow your roll.
Like, there's times where like people think they did it like for the first time, like kids nowadays. But dude, things have been done since the 80s.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know.
Dude, listen, nothing's new.
Gotta do your history.
Like spots have been there since forever, man. People think they found a new spot, but it's been there. But there's new spots being built that like never been touched. They're virgins.
Oh yeah.
So we popped the cherry.
I was going that through a spot with the homies. I was talking to the homie Matt Blunt Flips, the one we just had on.
Right.
He was skating this spot next to Mount Sac, which is a ledge, and I was like, dude, I remember that when we first found that spot back in like 2013, because it was a hidden school up in the hills.
Right.
And me and the homies, we were all fucking, alcoholics and shit. And we were just driving around skating schools. I was like, dude, I remember I wanted to grind the ledge through the fucking planter. He's telling me, you know what? I'm gonna rough brick it, lacquer and everything. And I was like, dude, if you do it, land it for me since I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Land it for me since I couldn't do it.
Spots are always up and coming, new spots, but
Right.
it's just like even Zared Bassett, because he's younger than me, like I would show him videos and he'd be like, fuck, they did that? It's been already done? I'm like, dude, all this shit's been done.
Yeah.
Now it's, you guys are just putting so much better style on it.
Yeah.
All these tricks have been done, pretty much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On the craziest, shittiest boards, this, that, and the third.
Right.
You guys are just lucky, and I'm lucky because I didn't have to ride. Like, I mean, I remember when the double kick Vallely board came out.
Mm.
Like, when boards didn't have noses.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I remember that.
Right.
You probably fucking don't.
No, I don't.
Okay?
Not when
Which
they're,
is,
not
I
that-
mean,
not
it's,
when they're coming out. You know what I mean?
but, like, I remember, like, dude,
I
it was
probably
crazy back then because the boards were fucking twice as heavy. Like, you get hit
Right.
with the board,
Oh.
you're fucking,
Yeah, it was done.
yeah, like,
I remember they were
Those things
shaped
were heavy.
differently too, like
Yeah.
kind of like wide and like,
all the,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh
like,
yeah.
I
the
think
first board I
the
ever seen, yeah.
I think the last pair of old school heavy trucks I ever rode were Furies.
Furious.
And those things were heavy. They felt like a fucking. Each one you'd pick up felt like an iron. Like you could sit there and heat that shit up and iron your clothes with it.
No, dude, I used to ride Gullwing magnesium trucks.
Fuck.
Going magnesium.
They were like fucking,
magnesium.
like this light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
dude, and you could grind anything because they're
Yeah.
plastic.
Yeah.
Right.
So curves that didn't have fucking wax on them, you'd be like,
Jeez.
no problem.
Yeah. I used to ride the. I have a pair of magnesiums, but they're tensors.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like them, but they're lows and they turn really good. But
Those are the shit, man.
yeah. You have another question?
Yeah, I have another question I wanted to ask, but I think we should let the random ball question.
No, I already asked a crazy question because those are mostly for the guest, the local guest, because like he's already had a pro board and like because these questions are for like. Oh, if you ever become pro, ever become pro, what board? What name would you? What kind of graphic would you have, or what?
All right, I'll ask my other question then. What's your most memorable clip that you remember?
Memorable?
Memorable clip. I don't know why I was struggling on that.
That I skated and did, or that I've seen.
Of your lifetime that you remember that you're always gonna remember that clip or something that you did, like a trick that was.
I think he's trying to say like, what's your most memorable clip that you'll always cherish?
Yeah, there you go.
That's been documented.
Yes.
Well, not documented, but just
Or-
you that you were remembering your whole life, like to this day. Like
Yeah,
it could have been like when you were
do
young.
you have one that wasn't documented that you remember?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and it happens with, yeah, and there was a photo. I took a photo, I think, either the day before or the day after. Memorial was at Oceanside, California. I had a basketball jersey on. I frontside board this rail, the Oceanside rail. Alfonso fucking was like, you got this. And
Yeah.
he hyped me up to do it. I got a full page ad from that. And it was I remember it because I was scared. I was like, first big rail that I did.
Okay.
And fucking,
Like how many stairs?
Yeah,
Was it
I
like
think 12 or 13.
Oh, okay. Shoo.
Jeremy, I mean,
was it the?
Heath had a
Heath.
holding the American flag. Do you think front boarded it or grinded it?
Her chart?
Yeah.
I think I remember that, the American flag one.
It's that rail. It's the rail because the next day or a couple days later we go back to the spot. And I already front boarded the rail. I'm fucking
Right.
did it already. Fucking
Right.
you know. It's me and Alfonso skating around because that school had tons of shit.
Right.
Jamie Thomas fucking pulls up because I remember like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Pulls up, and he fucking no warm ups. No fucking warm ups. He 50-50 grinded it front side.
Did he have his shoes on?
No, not yet. Yes, he had his shoes on. he front side 50-50 grinded it first. Then backside 50-50 grinded like 5 tricks.
Yeah.
And then took off his shoes and fucking 50-50 grinded it.
Oh.
And then, wait, I mean, I told this story before on another podcast, but with fucking Jamie Thomas, me and Super at that same school is where the Leap of Faith is.
Oh.
And fucking, he said to me and Super, yo, I'm gonna ollie that. And me and Super were like, yeah, whatever, man. Fucking 6 months later, me and Super were like, did you see the magazine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was him fucking ollieing. I get goosebumps, look.
Yeah.
Because I remember him being like, yo, I'm gonna ollie that. And me and Super being like, whatever, man.
Oh, wow.
And fucking being like, holy shit. He fucking...
Dude.
He
He
fucking
went
tried
for
it.
it.
Because I remember,
Yeah.
like, me
He
and
went
Super,
for
we
it.
stood on top of there.
Yeah.
He said he was gonna ollie this. Like, this was, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
this is a crazy time. Like, Kane, I don't know if you guys remember Kane Gale.
Yeah, I remember
Kane
Gale.
Gale was
Yeah.
there. I mean, this was like, Chris Markovich was there.
Okay.
Like, it was sessions going down at that spot.
Right.
It was fucking
Dope.
That's a Carlsbad, no? The Carlsbad school.
Oceans.
Or
Oceanside.
Oceanside.
Also, Carlsbad gap was
Right next
different
to it.
school. Oh,
Because there's a Carlsbad, I got a front cover front boarding the library rail. And that was not even supposed to be for me. That was Kane was supposed to frontside 50-50 grind that rail.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yo, Vinny, come with me. And I went with him. And he's like, skate it with me. And I just as fucked around and tried the front board it. And I fucking slid the whole thing. And the crazy one, I don't know if you ever seen the cover, but the rail goes like this and then down.
Oh, it's a kink.
And the one that I made, I fucking didn't slide down the second part. I just flew over it.
Oh, okay, so you passed the kink
Yeah.
straight to down?
And then, but the one that I did, I fucking slid down the kink, landed and hit a crack and then fell.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, fuck, that would have been the one.
Right.
But I got the,
Still got it. And
Yeah.
you got a cover?
yeah.
Sick.
So that front board was.
The front, yeah.
The front board.
That was most
one.
memorable. That was for Tree Fort.
That
It was a
was
Tree
good-
Fort ad.
Good story behind it too.
Yeah. Shout out to that.
Yeah,
dude.
Jamie Thomas was there.
Yeah. Dude, that's rad.
And then, the funny thing was, because Alfonso, like, was psyched on me because I'm from the East Coast. He was like bigging me up to front of Jamie, and he's like, front board the rail, baby.
Yeah.
And I was, fuck yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I already did it. I fucking got too psyched and ollied and caught like this much of the rail, like just tapped it.
Tapped it.
Like
yeah.
I was like,
Dude.
and I was like, no, I already did it once. Already
Yeah.
got it on fucking film.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, those are riskies.
Yeah, and that's when Jamie came and then fucking, and I was
killed
like,
it.
yeah, because Jamie pulled up. He's like, yo, Vinny, do the rail in front of Jamie.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I've had a few of those spots where you're just like, they're so sketchy. You're just like, I fucking got it once.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
all I'm trying to get in.
I got a Jeremy Ray story too.
Okay, let's
Oh.
go.
There's me, Alfonso, and Jeremy Ray, and it's the curved rail. Do you ever see the rail that Jeremy Ray's doing a lip slide on a curved rail?
Okay.
It's a full page picture.
Right.
I was there that day.
Damn.
Where's
Alfonso front nose slid the straight. There's a like a 10 step or 12 or 14 step straight rail this way, and then over here was like a 10 or 9 curved rail. Like
Curved rail.
I wanted to try to front board it, but I pussed out and fucking Jeremy lip slid it.
And did Alfonso
Oh,
get the
where
no
was-
slide?
Yeah,
Where's
he
that
got the
spot
cover.
at? What spot was that?
And somewhere close by Encinitas and
Encinitas?
over there, like Carlsbad around there.
Famous rail though, like very seen in like
Yeah,
skate videos?
I mean, if you look up Jeremy Ray curved rail lip slide,
We're gonna look that up
yeah,
right now. Yeah,
I was
for
there
sure.
that day.
I'm gonna have to do that.
That's so
That's awesome.
sick.
And if you is it Eric Costin's Pro Spotlight? I'm in the background of some of the photos.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Costin as
Yeah,
well.
like back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's background props, baby.
For sure. Hey, like you background right there.
Yeah.
P-Rod background props.
Yeah. You got a question before we get out of here?
Honestly, no. I mean, I think I just heard some of the greatest skate history I've ever heard.
That was cool. Yeah.
This was fun, man. I love
That's
it.
fun,
Yo,
yeah,
please
yeah.
invite me back. I want to
For
come
sure.
skate
Well,
when my
yeah.
legs aren't noodles.
Okay, yeah, because you did hit the mini ramp a little bit, and you know you still got it, bro. Like, come on now, the noodle legs or not.
No, yeah, but I gotta
You're locking in. Well,
I gotta get.
but I could see where you know
You
need
can
a
see
little more practice.
a little. I need a lot more, man. Shit.
Yeah, man, I want to see them back tail lock-ins, man. Sheesh.
Yeah.
You got one more?
I got one more question. How did you want to, like, what made you want to become a DJ, and what kind of music do you play and become a DJ?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
My stepbrother moved into the house, and he brought turntables,
Oh,
and then I just was into it.
bam.
Went off
That
from there.
that was on.
Yeah. Into
And-
it. I've been collecting records. I have over 10,000 records.
Right.
And then my
Country
friends-
music or-
My friend Ryan, he started Fat Beats with this guy Joe. They started Fat Beats Records. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
Sounds
That means
familiar.
But they opened up one in L.A., Amsterdam, New York was the first one.
Right.
And a crazy story is because I wasn't really into white rappers
Mm-hmm.
back then,
Oh, okay.
and they said Eminem used to come in and try to
Right.
sell his record, and I'm like, I don't remember any of that.
Yeah.
Damn, you know, like because
Yeah.
Redman used to come. They like rappers would come
Yeah.
with like only 100 vinyl that they pressed.
themselves.
Right.
Yeah, like yo, I
Right.
made this ill remix.
Right.
Like the sample's not cleared, but fucking
Here.
yeah.
Damn.
And oh, sorry.
No,
And they
it's all
fucking they were like, yo, you don't remember Eminem? I'm like, fuck no.
They're kicking
I
him out
wish
of the
I would
store.
remember that. But I was
You
like,
guys
I
kicking
remember
him out of the
Redman.
store or something like that?
Not kicking him out of the store, but no one really cared at the, you know?
Right. They're like, dude, who's this guy?
Yeah.
Passing up a good probably thing.
But I got into music and then like
Yeah.
just
And you got your own tables, and then
yeah. And then I got then
what music were you playing? Hip hop?
yeah.
Or-
And then my friend who I went to high school with, we call him Billy Bullshits because he'd always be bullshitting, you know.
Right.
And he was like, "Yo, Vinny, I'm filming this cooking show with Raekwon. We're gonna cook some shit." He's like, "Can we cook at your house?" And I'm like, "Whatever, man. Of course, you know."
Yeah.
So
Show up with Raekwon. Let's go.
I'm just chilling. My doorbell rings, and I'm like, "Who is it?" He's like, "Ray." And I'm like, "Fucking Ray who?" You know? Fucking Raekwon. Now I have a broken leg at the time.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm on crutches.
Yeah.
I got all my records on the wall. I got an ill studio.
Raekwon
Right.
from Wu-tang Clan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way, dude.
So he comes in, and he's cool guy in at first. Like he looked at me, he's like, "Yeah, whatever," and he starts cooking. And I had some crazy weed at the time, and I'm like, "Yo, look at this weed." He looks at it, he's like, "Yeah, whatever." He starts cooking. All of a sudden, he stops cooking. He goes over to the weed, rolls up a blunt, takes 2 hits, looks at my records, and he's like, "Play something." And I started playing something. He's like, "You're my DJ." And I was like, "What?"
Oh
Like,
shit.
what are you saying?
Yeah.
And then he came over every day. We made 4 mixtapes at my crib.
No
and then
shit.
like, and then it was like weird. Then like, Juju from the Beat Nuts started coming around, and like,
No shit.
me and him started hanging out. Then I went to Japan and DJ'd for them when they were doing shows. And then
So you get to be Psycho Les?
yeah, that's my people.
Damn.
And
that's
then
sick.
fucking J. Rue the Damager.
No
so here,
way.
wait, here's a crazy story. Here's
Here we
here's a
go.
good one. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is 2007, 2008. Like I'm Mr. fucking white rap boy. You know, like I got all the rappers. I'm hanging out with all these rappers at the time, right? And fucking, I got J. Rue coming over playing skate, like chilling. And then all of a sudden they had the Red Bull Manny contest, and I'm like, yo, you guys gotta, come with me, make me look fucking,
Yeah.
So, J. Rue comes to me. We're sitting down chilling, and I don't know if you know this, but Josh Kalis did a fucking collab with J-Ro the Damager.
Okay.
They did a shoe. They did all types of shit with DC, like in 2007, 2008. But all of a sudden, I'm sitting with J-Ro's like sitting right here, and Josh Kalis comes up. We're talking, and he's like, "Yeah, J-Ro's my favorite rapper." And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, man. You're fucking with me, right?" He's like, "No," and he's like, "Why?" I'm like, "J-Ro's right here." He's like, "Shut the fuck up." Introduce them. Next thing you know, they fucking they did the collab. Fucking
That's so sick.
Yeah, dude. And then fucking like it'd be sick. So Ray would be at my house, and I'd be like, "Yo, Super, come over." Super would walk in and be like, Is that Raekwon?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's fucking Ray. And like, dude, it was sick. And then I just
cutting records.
Started DJing and doing like crazy shit with them.
You got to go to Japan as well with.
I was going. This is probably 4 months after Old Dirty passed.
Okay.
So I was going up into the fucking studio, like Riz is sitting there, they're playing chess. I'm walking in, they're like, "Who the fuck are you?" And I'm like, "Ray's DJ." And like, it was crazy. Yeah. Playing beats for like Method, like all my friends were making beats, like Ill Bill and Necro. Yeah. Ill Bill's my man.
Ill Bill's a shit, dude.
Yeah. So I'll tell you that story if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And then I'll let you guys go.
That's all
okay?
good.
So Raekwon comes to my house, right? Now I'm DJing, but I'm not like in the fucking DJ game, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not Mr. Mixtape guy, but I'm trying to like get into it. So Ray comes over and we record he does one verse, right? And I'm like, holy fuck. So what do? I'm like, "Yo, Bill, you fucking gotta come over here. You gotta check this out."
Yeah.
So Bill comes over, I play it for him, and Bill's like, "I gotta get on this track." And I'm like, "Whoa." What the fuck you mean you gotta get on this track? That's like, that's like saying
me saying that shit.
No, that's like me saying, I filmed the trick of Guy Mariano. I'm gonna put one of my tricks in the video too. Like, dude, I don't know. I just met I don't know that that's a whole nother world. That's money, violence,
right?
All types of shit comes with this, right? So, fucking Bill jumps on the track. Fucking next day, Ray comes over and I'm like, about to pass out. I'm like, what the fuck do I do now? I'm like, "Hey, Ray, my man came over, who you don't know,
right,
and got on the track." And Ray's like, "Let me hear it."
Yeah.
And he's like, "That shit is fire. Put it out."
Oh shit.
And I'm like, "Put it out? What does that mean? Put it out?" I don't fucking know. Put it out. I'm not a fucking DJ. Right. I'm not playing on Hot 97. I don't know how to fucking drop records, you know. But I know people in the so whatever. So we leaked the song. I fucking give it to some DJs that put it on mixtapes. A couple days later, I get a phone call from Scram Jones. You know who Scram Jones is?
Oh.
He's a ill rapper producer, but he made the beat.
Okay.
So when Ray comes over, Ray doesn't fucking know. Ray's got fucking handfuls of beats.
Right.
So when he recorded, we didn't know whose beat it was.
Right.
Bill gets on. I get a phone call from the producer like, "Yo, I need 15 grand.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, I own a sneaker store. I was like, I give you a pair of sneakers. And I was like, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, 15 grand. I'm like, you're gonna have to talk to fucking Ray.
Right.
Because it's out of my hands. I call Ray like, "Yo, Ray, this motherfucker's calling me telling me I own 15 grand. He's like, "Who?" I'm like, "Scram Jones." He's like, "Oh, fuck. That's where I got the beat from." He's like, and then Ray called me back 20 minutes later like, "Man, we fucked up." I'm like, "We fucked up?" He's like, "Nah." He's like, "Now I got to do a song for him for his album."
Right.
And I was like, "Yeah, I didn't fuck up. You fucked up." I was like, "That has nothing to do with me." But and then
put it out.
And then all of a sudden, Ill Bill and Raekwon became friends, and they did a couple of songs. Both their labels paid, so it was just a blessing.
Dope.
That's how my music shit.
That's
dude.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest hip hop head, but I know some of that. So like, you just name drop me like that, I'm just like, fuck, dude. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna lie, I have the fucking biggest smile on my face right now.
Dude, wait till you come to my crib, dude. I got tracks and shit that people did at my house. I got songs Ray did at my house that still haven't played for anybody.
That's dude, cool. like when I go look for music, I'm like, I can listen to generic shit. I like going to a record store and be like, what?
Yeah.
I've never seen this before. I've never seen that before.
Right.
That's why.
The hunt.
Dude, when I used to go to Amsterdam, We used to be able to smoke weed in the record stores.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would go into the record store,
Just
smoke
chilling.
a joint, and just be able, like a regular, not a
Yeah.
hip hop store,
Yeah.
and just dig for hours and just look for the craziest album covers.
Right.
So like my whole thing, like a lot of them are boxed up, and when I put them all on display, you'll see like.
Right.
I got these crazy Japanese horror records.
Yeah.
The soundtracks that, like,
Right.
I was like, man.
Because there's gonna be some kind of sound in there. That's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be-
I just downloaded the Gojira Godzilla fucking soundtrack.
Sick. Dude, wait until you come to my house. Bring a hard drive. That's all I'm going to say.
I got a hard drives for days.
Oh,
Let's
dude,
go.
so do
Yeah.
I.
I just started collecting blues albums, so I just bought like some Mississippi Fred, fucking
Come to
Lead
my
Bellies.
just wait.
Yeah.
You're gonna come to my house and be like, yo, I'm just bringing fucking beer and I'm coming over.
Yeah.
Because,
That's sick.
dude, you'll see.
Dude,
My record collection's from mid 1960 to about 2009, 2010. From like jazz, funk, soul,
Right.
all that shit. I collect everything.
Dude, I'll definitely come through.
You guys gotta come and just bug out.
I'm
Yeah.
down for sure. Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah,
This
fucking
has
we're
been
in the
fun.
neighborhood. This is fucking.
This is awesome, man.
Shit, I'll just skate to your house and
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
bump some music and
Hell
skate
yeah.
back home. Fucking do a 90s style fucking
Fuck
skating.
yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Good times, dude.
Oh
And,
man, thank you. I'm definitely coming back.
For sure, man. You got any shout outs before we get out of here?
Yeah, shout out everybody. Shout out All Kings Cannabis.
Okay.
Shout out
Oh yeah.
my people right here.
Yes, sir. We got couch surf in the house.
That's the shit right there.
Yes. DL.
Shout out everybody. Shout out my wife. Shout out my son. Dog Pound. Everybody.
Yeah.
You know, the whole
Shout
squad.
out everybody, man. And you guys have anything?
Yeah, I got some shout outs. I just want to start off by giving a shout out to God and my family, Vinny Ponte. Like, I heard your name, but I would never really know who you really were. Now I got like a little perspective to
huge
get to
history
know your
lesson.
character off the board, but I hope to have a session soon, you know?
Definitely. Go to anything, man.
Yeah, man.
Barracks anytime.
I used to stay right here, like up the
Yeah.
street from my house, so we're like
Yeah,
neighbors
dude.
pretty
Oh,
much.
good.
Don't be afraid to be like, yo.
Yeah.
And I'm lazy too sometimes, so text me more. Hey, yo,
Hey, man,
we're going
I'll-
to the park. Get up.
I'll
Let's
give you a
go.
call, I'll
Yeah.
get your number, I'll text
Yeah.
you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll make
100%.
something happen.
Dude, I'll definitely do that because I hit up the homies. Like I said, I live in Rolling Heights, so I get mad because I have no skate friends out there.
Dude, I got no friends. Even like when I tell Brett and these dudes, they're like, Vinny, fuck you. They're like, you know how far you live?
Yeah.
And then when they come, they're like, oh, this is cool. But it's like,
Yeah.
they'll
It's
come
kind
for
of a
my
drive.
Gino's birthday. They'll
Right.
come out like, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely. I'm gonna hit you up, man. Shout
Yeah,
out
I
to
wouldn't say that to you guys. I wouldn't say hit me up.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
But you guys are
Yeah.
fucking cool. Like, let's get it in.
Yeah, no, dude, definitely. I'm gonna hit you up, especially because music. I like
Yeah.
the fuck. I like to fuck with music, dude.
Yeah.
It's the shit. Like I said, I'm a big Mr. Diz fan, so I like fucking with the turntablism. I want to learn all that shit, you know.
Dude, let's practice together.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Show
Easy.
me. Show me.
Dude,
I'm
easy.
down. Shout out. Thank you for coming down, dude.
Well, thank you
I'm
guys
not-
for having me.
I'm not gonna lie. The day he every time he told me Vinny Ponte, I thought he was like you were like some 20-year-old cat. He's like, hey Vinny Ponte, hit me up to come skate. I was like, and then he showed me some of your clips, and I couldn't really see you. So I was like, this dude looks like he's 20.
And all my clips are 20 years old anyway.
Right,
so it's
right,
like-
Well, yeah, you were 20 in those clips, so yeah.
So yeah, dude. Thank you for coming out, man. I appreciate you. And that's
Yeah.
definitely got. Like I said, I live down the street from you.
Yeah.
So
Oh, say less.
So-
I get off of work early. Sometimes I'm so bored at home, and I'm just
Hey,
like,
what are you doing tomorrow?
yeah, I'm gonna be like, what are you doing? Let's spin some
Dude,
music.
Let's do it. Like I
let's
said,
do-
tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
I'm going to Hollywood Park.
Yeah.
This is what I do. I go to the pump track. There's a pump track. You see the
Yeah.
new pump track?
Yeah.
No, the one right there by in Inglewood, right?
Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
right down the street from the poker, where I
Okay.
play poker. So I
Yeah.
go there. I cruise around for like an hour. I even bring my bike
Yeah.
and the cruiser board,
Sick.
hit that a couple times, and then go play poker.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
so
rolled
sick.
up to that track with the homie Sean Solomon. He was on the show.
Yeah.
Dude,
Shut up.
that track is no fucking joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
It's a workout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to try it.
dude. I went down on the bike.
Fuck.
Dude, went down and was like,
Dude, I rode the small track, and I was already burnt out. And then I was like, let me go try the big track. I was like, I remember when I was pumping through the big track, I felt like I was in a swimming pool. When you're so tired, you're just like, I'm
Yeah.
just trying to find a corner
Oh, yeah.
to grab on.
dude. I tell people, I'm like, if you could, there's no way you can do this 10 times. If I do this 6 times, I'm already like, holy shit, the next day. That's why my goal is to try to make 10 laps.
Dude,
10 laps.
Not consecutive, but like
Right.
take a lap, relax.
Wow. Shit. Not even 10 consecutive.
Dude, I did
Wow.
2.
Yeah.
I did 2 being out of shape. I did
consecutive.
2 consecutive, and I was just like, no,
Yeah.
no.
Dude, that's such a crazy workout.
Yeah.
That's the best workout.
That's the best workout.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. Again, dude, thank you for coming down.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Where can they find you on Instagram?
My Instagram account is Vinny.Ponte.
Right.
It got taken down for all the conspiracy and all the crazy shit I was putting up. I just got another account and
Yeah. It's up there again. You just
dude, my account this girl that I work with, she was like, "What happened to your Instagram account?" And I was like, "Dude, they got me. Like they took it down." And she's like, "How many Instagram followers you had?" I was like, "I had 14,000."
Yeah.
I was like, "They were mine.
Right.
Like I didn't buy any of them. Like
Right,
I was
of course.
psyched." And then she was like, I was like, "Yeah, I got like 300 followers." And she was like, "I got you." And then all of a sudden, I'm like looking at my Instagram. All of a sudden, I'm like,
you got them all back?
"Well, she I don't know what she did."
Wow.
But
That's
she
amazing.
didn't ask for anything.
Right.
She didn't say like.
Yeah.
She didn't be like,
for
"Hey, let me get your
500 bucks, I
password."
can-
Yeah, no, but
nothing like that.
yeah,
right.
but she was like, "Yo,"
Shout out to
and I was
that,
like,
man.
and then I saw her when I trained her again. She was like, "How's your Instagram?" I'm like,
Cool.
"It's crazy." I'm like, "I got 20." She's got
a
like
good
4
connection right
million
there.
or 10 million or something.
Shout out to that.
Dude, to relate to that, sometimes there's things where I post things that are I guess you say controversial. I'll see so sometimes I get like 400 views on my stories, and then I post something that's controversial, and all of a sudden I only get 98 views.
Right,
Dude,
right.
oh no,
They hold it back.
I'll get some views. I'll get like 14,000 views on a video, and then I'll get like 150 on another
Right.
video.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, what you guys are.
And then again, like, I lose a lot of followers, and anytime I post any flat Earth shit, I lose followers like crazy.
Please
And then
don't
like
unfollow
I got
us.
so psyched on Instagram, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even get paid.
Yeah.
I don't get paid to post. I don't get paid to come up. Meanwhile, I'm on fucking this motherfucker. Like, and I get psyched, and I love posting funny shit.
Yeah. Your clips are always crazy.
You know,
'cause
and
it's
then-
always got something to do with maybe a movie or some commercial.
I just like
and then it's got some, then it's got some stuff of you or maybe your son. And
Yeah. I
It's
try to
fun.
make it randomly, so it's just like, what the hell
Yeah.
is this dude posting?
It's cool. I
Just
like
so
it.
shits and giggles.
Yeah, so everybody out there, if you don't follow them yet, go follow them. Go check them out. We want to thank everybody for tuning in once again. Make sure to hit that like button, please. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please do that. Hit that all notification bell so you know when we're doing or dropping our episodes. Follow us on the Instagram at We're the Locals Sk8. I want to thank the Couch Boys as well. I want to thank the guests again. Thank
you, guys.
you again for all tuning in. Again, if you want to be on the show, hit us up. You could email us at we'rethelocalsk8@gmail.com. I am OG Skate Show. Till next time. Peace out, everybody.